First of all, it's one thing if it's just one person. When you got six, seven, eight, nine, 10 people, and you the odd man out, it's a no.
Yeah. Recipe for disaster. That's all that is.
And they had a few big ones, so it's like, that's real questionable. You might have to double dutch your way out of that, because the first time the big one coming in, that's it. You by yourself ain't handling that. Plus, you had the girl that she was already taking your head to Pound Town. Then you had the big girl. I was like, yeah, it's a wrap.
Oh my god.
To Pound Town.
I would tell my mom, just keep driving, mom. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Oh Christ.
You're gonna have to see me in school or in the playground. That's it.
How you drop your child off to an ass football?
And you know your child don't know how to
Okay.
fight.
Okay. There will likely be a court hearing within the next few weeks to decide if the juvenile will be tried as an adult. Yeah, so they're trying to see if she's going to be tried as an adult or not.
Mm. It,
Shit.
okay, it wouldn't really matter if she get tried as an adult or don't get tried as an adult.
Yeah, she
Well,
already
I guess the pleasantry if she gets tried as a juvenile is when she hit 18, she can get retried to see if she would go back into society. But I don't think she should. To be honest, I know she has to like go to court and everything like that. But first of all, I don't think she should. I think they just need to let her go. The problem was the person she was fighting didn't know how to fight. It was that was the problem.
That's not how that works.
No, if they was both equally like skilled, it would have been a different story.
I
white girl.
mean,
White girl threw
it,
the first punch though.
Yeah, yeah, she threw a punch, but she didn't know how to fight. So how you gonna go? First of all, the mom should be tried for taking her daughter and driving, leaving your place of residence, driving across country, whatever you went to get over there, so your child could get damaged like that. No, that's first of all, that's negligence. Parents should be charged. That's it. Child abuse, point blank. Period.
That's
she's not entirely wrong, and that's the funny part.
No,
no.
the parent is wrong. Like, why would you take your daughter out there? You supposed to be doing the opposite. Tell her don't fight.
All right, you supposed to keep your kids away from the ass whooping. Damn.
How
Yeah,
many? How many? How many? I don't know. Well, mine didn't, but in the hood, y'all have heard those stories that if a nigga, the mother's sending their child's back out there if they lose a fight. Y'all have heard those stories.
yeah.
I've been one of those stories.
But the thing
Exactly.
is,
I was about to say you know damn well like you can't come home and lose a fight, and then like your mom saying no, you need to go back out there.
Uh-huh. Real, I have a real interesting story involving me, my grandmother, and a baseball bat.
hmm
My mom deafened a girl's ears with a trash can lid. Them old school trash can lids, not them new.
Ooh, ooh, the aluminum joints.
Yes, the aluminum drinks. My mama did.
Yeah.
but
My mama did not play.
you, usually when they send you back out there, it's because they know you know how to fight, and so they're like, "Oh, you really gonna let this little kid play you like that?" They send you back out there.
Nah,
But
nah,
if you ain't
nah,
had no training, you ain't boxed, you ain't karate, you ain't taekwondo, you ain't done absolutely
nah.
nothing, you ain't fight with your cousins, you ain't slap box, you ain't do nothing. And your parents send you back out there, they want you to
Let me
continue getting
tell
your ass
you,
beat.
no, let me tell you, nah. So somebody jumped me one time, right? And my grandmother found out about it. So she went in her closet. She had this metal bat she kept locked away. She gave me that bat and sent me back outside and told me the next time she see me, it better be bloodstains on that bat.
Mm.
Mm.
See what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you should have kept that in the vote. Why? Why you put her business out there like that?
Statute of
I ain't saying
limitation.
nobody name.
Statute of
There
Anyway,
ain't no statute of limitation. They always find a law to come, come snatch you back up.
yeah,
We don't
statute of
need
limitation.
nobody grandparents sitting up in prison.
whatever.
Yeah, statute of limitation. I'm pretty sure that it should over it though. But
Look, at this point, all statutes about to be canceled. The way they
Right.
coming back, the way they come back and getting people from a long time ago.
Shit.
oh yeah. And, and we will get to that soon. At
I
first,
was say he ain't even introduced nobody
I was
yet.
about to say, welcome
Mhm.
everybody to another episode of You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I am your host, Ray. With me as always, we have Father.
Y'all niggas are violent. I am flabbergasted. The
Not
fuck am
me,
I
Father. I
hearing?
am not violent at all.
Especially you. You on the top of my list.
No, I'm not violent
Oh
at
my
all.
god.
Like I feel so bad for homegirl.
Oh man. We have Dion.
All's fair in love and war.
We have Material Life. What up, B?
If you don't know how to fight, don't be out there.
And
Stay
lastly,
home.
oh, go ahead, brother. And last but not least, we have Shining Wolf.
Yeah.
Yo, for those who don't know, and this was going to be one of my Do You Cares. It was about the Hazelwood fight, and we was just talking about the Hazelwood fight and the white girl that got her ass whooped and got a Bangladesh.
She got more than her answer. She got her fucking brain scrambled. That shit
Yeah,
was bonkers.
her brain's looking like scrambled eggs right now. I'm not trying to be funny. The girl's out on ICU and breathing on her own. If you wonder about the black girl that delivered the ass whooping, she's an AP student.
Damn.
She had to fight her whole life because she was smart. You know they tease black smart people, so she had to know. Her parents wasn't playing that. And
Okay.
you want to St. Louis, girl, lay around and act stupid if you want to.
Not only she's an honest student taking AP courses and a member of the orchestra. She definitely brought the band.
Boy,
Girl, I was not expecting all that. Yep.
Ooh.
Nope. The victim mom needs to be. She needs to be up in the jail cell.
Ooh.
She gave them one time in band camp ass whippings. That's black power.
It's like the more you find out about this shit, the worse it gets.
Yeah, not only you got an ass whip, you got an AP ass whipping. This was an intelligent.
We not throwing
These
that
hands
narrative out there
have
because then it's like
these hands have
he's
brains
way too
behind them.
smart, so it might be calculated. We
This
can't
is
be putting that narrative out there because we don't need her looking like she calculated that.
oh,
Oh
I mean,
shit.
you're
shit
not
in
wrong. You're
Sherlock
not
Holmes
wrong,
style.
B. You're not wrong because the way they're kind of portraying this is like the white girl is really innocent and the black girl is like some type of ruffian.
But the white girl clearly rushed in there swinging first.
Is that yeah?
Oh, the white girl swinging first? Oh, then she definitely got what's coming to her then.
Not only
We gotta re-see that clip because now we gotta
And,
really pay attention to
and that's what
like
at
be
that point
meticulous.
it's self defense. And whatever happens to you is your own responsibility. If you're the attacker,
we gonna bring it back. We gonna bring it back.
Yeah, we gotta re-see the
We
clip.
got all right. All right, hold on. Let me just.
Because we gotta see, was the black girl initially winning? I think she wasn't. I think she was underneath, and the big heavy set girl kind of helped her.
Okay, all right. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Draymond Green. I'm gonna just put this shit in like slow motion playback speed. We're gonna 0.5.
That black girl big. She kind of heavyweight for her.
Yeah, look.
Oh no, okay. So white girl ran up.
definitely swung first.
Look, they squared. Look, they squared up. All right, listen.
No, white girl did the first movement.
Oh yeah. Oh, she had to swing in the arms. She had to swing in the arms. Okay. Oh, she plays the drums. She's got to. She got to be the.
Oh, this big black girl was hitting on the black girl. Oh, time out.
Yeah.
Oh, time out.
Why was she helping the white bitch? Wait a minute.
First of all,
Is that the mom?
the white girl too slow. I don't know, but she too slow. Like you see her.
What was?
I don't know.
When both of them can't fight, they can
Right
fight like
there.
that, bro.
Right, that I'm pretty sure right there.
No, it was way before that. Girl
You,
gone.
you gonna smash their head up against whatever's nearby. You ain't gonna
I think
hold
right
it.
after there she was gone. Right there she was gone.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because she can't fight either. Both of them can't fight.
Mhm.
The other
Big girl
one,
had to, big
the
girl
other
had
one,
to use
he said,
Oh my Lord.
if I couldn't fight, I would hit somebody head against the wall too if I had a to.
Oh damn. Oh, they
roughly
just left her for dead.
roughly a 5 minute. Oh yeah, she's late. She was laying there for a minute.
Yeah,
One
because
person.
you said the police found her with a head injury. Like, bro.
Yeah, like nobody even bothered to check on her. Like,
One person did.
damn.
One person did. He was just. It was like
Yeah, after the fight stopped, and then these niggas are still going.
these niggas fighting and then hugging.
Mayor earlier about the boys fighting more civil. Those boys was fighting more civil. You see how they was fighting?
Exactly.
Hey yo,
Exactly. Niggas
Point
fought and
made.
then hugged.
Point made.
I just want to say that that was an ancestral ass whooping. That was not a regular ass whooping. Let me explain to you something. When a white woman has the motherfucking audacity, she gonna meet her motherfucking maker one way or another. And that sister put the hands on her. Now, with that being said, I do think that she does. I do think that they're gonna punish the shit out of her because, like, it was excessive force, right? Like everybody with a brain can see that it was fucking excessive force
Yeah.
because she really did not need to go that hard. So she is going to get punished, and rightfully so, because the thing is, it was being filmed, right? It's one thing if you knock her out and then you went on about your way, but you attempted to murder this girl. So she got the complexion for the protection. So you are minus 50 when it comes to the motherfucking courts. So yeah, you're gonna be serving some motherfucking time. But like if you see the way she used the force in which she used to fucking like plant her head on the pavement like that, nigga, that was the ancestors. Okay, it was the same way like that Montgomery boat brawl. And when you see them brothers and sisters fucking band up like the Avengers and whoop everybody's ass, especially the boy with the fucking chair, nigga. Like that's what happens when you think that you could just step to black people and you are of a certain skin color. That ancestral energy is gonna come out. You already know our power's already been activated. You asking for a lot of trouble fighting us in this empowered state right now. Niggas ain't fucking around now. We'll beat your motherfucking ass.
Off of some revenge shit.
And the
Father
thing
said
is,
the complexion for the protection. Oh my God.
yo, bruh, like, cause you know that, like, if you like read a lot of the motherfucking comments on the videos that have been posted, it's just white people proving that they can't fucking take an L. You feeling what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, I understand that this was attempted murder. Like, nobody is saying that it's not, but
Oh,
hold
I
that
don't
L.
think it's attempted murder. That's deep.
Yeah,
That's too much.
They
You can't say
they
it is too
attempted
much.
murder.
might get the most she might from what I was reading. The most she might get is like first degree assault.
If you
Yeah.
try to crack someone's head open like it's a goddamn
Well,
crab,
she didn't.
like it's
She
some
didn't.
crab legs,
This is your
then
brain.
She
that's
was
attempted
holding.
murder. There's no way you don't expect murder from bashing
I
someone's
mean,
head
No, she
constantly
was
against the
holding her
cement
shoulders
floor.
and
she was really trying to make an omelet though. Like
Yes, he was.
you can't.
but she was holding the shoulders and she was shaking her. It wasn't like she
Mm.
took her head and was smashing it. It was really her shoulders and the head just wasn't supported.
Yeah, little white girl was convulsing too. Not to mention,
Yes. Well, she convulsed the moment the homegirl like turned her over from being like on her stomach to her back and fell with her. Well, girl
Mm.
ain't had no balance.
Yeah. She ain't had no business fighting to begin with.
Well, the mom should have never drove her daughter over there to get that country ass whooping.
country grammar.
And I guess she had a conversation with Big Bertha back there.
So I'm gonna take your head to the old town road and I'm gonna drag it till I
Yeah,
can't no
you
more.
know, if I see you
Stop.
losing, I got you. I'm gonna protect you. But Big Bertha had her hands triple full, so she couldn't even save her little friend.
Stop.
Because the moment Big Bertha tried to throw one little blow, everybody came on her. Well, she was still holding her own because she definitely jumped about 5 people in the back. But her one friend that needed her the most.
Mm.
That is like that.
I'm sorry, Mama should have came out that car. Come get. This just don't even make sense.
but
I
like you
blame
said,
the mother. Honestly, this
I
whole situation is the
100% blame
mother's
the
fault.
mom.
Hmm.
The one adult that could have stopped this whole thing.
Nigga, why the
No,
fuck are you driving your daughter to get her ass whooped?
exactly.
I
And
said
you
the
know she don't
same
know how
guy.
to
You know
fight.
what, nigga?
And you sat there and let Big Bertha talk your daughter into an ass whooping. And you to go drive them to an ass whooping. As a
She
Yeah,
mom, I would have
probably,
jumped
that
out that
sounds.
car
moms was
so
probably
quick.
cheering her on in the car.
It would have been a donkey kick, like straight up, like straight to that girl head. I don't give a damn. Mm-mm.
Imagine you hyping your kid up to go fight somebody just to watch him get rag dog like Hulk did Loki.
Mm.
Don't be
No, I
that ass,
wouldn't have watched
baby.
it.
Don't be that. Oh.
You know Donkey Kong, how he used
Oh
to do that
my.
little kick back in the days?
Yeah.
Baby, I would have ran up on that little girl just like that. Why would you? Nope. Get off my kid. We're not doing that.
Oh shit!
That
The,
was so embarrassing. And then the fact that they record that embarrassment, oh no.
See, that's
Mm-mm.
another thing too. Now, as a, I ain't never fought a kid a day in my life.
That
But
day
as
would
a
have been the
parent, let
day.
me tell you,
hey, no. Hit her with that. Hey, no.
You know what? This was revenge for Rodney King, motherfuckers.
oh my god,
Black powers.
Even the mom had to be scared. Because why
I
did you
hope
not come outside? Like when you saw like, why was you still wherever you was at?
She probably saw,
because you know, moms would have gotten thrashed too.
yo, she probably saw all these black people. You like, nope.
Yeah,
Like
the mom was terrified.
Ronaldo
She was
Reagan
scared.
Friday. You want some of this too, old man? No.
I don't care what nobody say about black parents. Black parents is definitely not. Let
Oh
me not
no,
say
that
that.
was a
Never
black
mind.
parent.
Let me not say that.
Oh, that
Because
was a
them
black
black
parent.
parents will
Somebody
watch
would have
their
been.
kids get their ass beat and don't do nothing.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that was a black parent. Someone would have got Ray Lewis tackled. That shit ain't.
but
Someone probably gotten
75% of black
shot. The
parents
fuck?
will not watch their kid get their ass beat like that. Nope, it's not happening.
Shit,
Oh man. Any
somebody
last
would have gotten blasted out there.
any last words before we move on to our next topic?
no. Can we please move on? Because I'm fucking tired of seeing this black woman handle business for the rest of us while niggas just sat here. And I just want to emphasize. I just wanted to emphasize whoever that white girl's mother was, it's your motherfucking fault. You are the reason why she is in that motherfucking hospital because you can't choose your motherfucking battles and you tried to test somebody's gangster who had the ancestral powers to nip that shit in the motherfucking bud. That's your motherfucking fault.
The ancestral powers.
Black power.
Nah, because you know
all I'm
what?
gonna say, what?
She called among the Black Panther.
You know what? You know what, Clarence? Like, bruh, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I am so fucking tired of people neglecting the spiritual aspect of things, okay? Black people, we are just built different, okay? You see the way LeBron jumps when he fucking goes to dunk? That's not because he's black. That's because he has a army of ancestors that is propelling his jump. Hallelujah.
Not a hallelujah. Yo,
All I'm gonna say
I'm not playing with you
is,
today.
I don't think he's wrong on that. I don't think he's wrong.
all I'm gonna say is,
You ever
I
see?
like my omelets with bacon.
I like my. You are stupid. You ever see when Francis Ngannou throw a punch? This shit- That's his face.
Speaking of getting ragged up,
Punch.
wait, is
His
the
ancestors are behind him, pushing his elbow to make that punch.
Yeah, that's
Bro, first of all, have you heard that man's story? That is 100% the fucking ancestors, okay? That man is from Cameroon. Them people are spiritual.
man's a. It's a big boy. I will say that.
This is a big boy.
That's a
Yeah.
Uh, damn.
oh shit.
Who echoing? Who is that?
Okay, I think it stopped. Okay, on to our next Do You Care? Y'all care that Candace Owens got fired from the Daily Wire?
Yes, please, let's fucking
Not
talk
really.
about it. Let's fucking talk about it.
I
Oh,
do.
yes.
That
You know why
well,
I
I
don't?
wasn't shocked.
Because she been wanting to leave that for a minute. Sound like to me because she kept on picking fights with Dan Shapiro about the Jewish issues and stuff.
Yeah, but
Well,
at the same
I don't
time,
think
like,
she's picking
nigga,
fights.
bro, but like at the same time, being in the same platform as Ben Shapiro, I try to argue that nigga every time I get because some of this stuff he be saying just be it's just you look at him and you're like, what's wrong with you? You know, like why are you saying this? And also, I cannot take you seriously because you publicly admitted that you don't please your wife. I can't take him
It's like
seriously.
vagina just doesn't get wet. Okay, it doesn't get wet. I'm like,
I
if it
cannot
gets wet,
believe
it's an infection.
Clarence,
I'm like, dude,
he fucking said that in front of
yeah, he
people.
did say that.
Why would you
Why?
say that out loud? What?
So he's never had to change his sheets. Hmm.
Nigga,
That's
you
a
already know he became the entire laughing stock of the US ever since. I can't look at him the same anymore.
There's some horrors in this house. There's some.
he said wet
There's
ass
some
pussy.
harlots
That's
in
2 hours
this
game.
establishment.
He said, well, first of all, if a pussy is wet like that, that means it's an infection. That's not normal. I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Does it
You know,
really?
ignorance knows no bounds. I see.
Does it?
Ah,
Yeah.
Some things you just don't say out fucking loud.
That's what happened when you're ignorant. You know, you just didn't know no better.
I think
Dear
they
You just
God.
ain't never know better.
I think Candace became too big for the Daily Wire.
Yeah.
I can agree to that.
Like, to be honest, like I'm not saying that well, Candace have more outlets and availability. So she started going on different podcasts. She started, I guess she started being seen more and more and more and more. And she started getting the bigger interviews. And to be honest, she was kind of holding the Daily Wire a lot. Like,
Yeah.
She was carrying the show basically.
yeah, and she still had Turning Point USA. So the Daily Wire, she brought the Trump interview, she brought the thing. So I felt like, and then he wanted Candace so bad to be like, you know, anti-Semitic because she was still friends with Kanye, but it was just like now people are starting to, I guess, like Candace Owen in the black community, and so it's
No.
like,
Some people are though. I've been hearing. I've been hearing some people are black
Some
I
folks.
mean, okay. First
no,
of all, you got niggas that want to smash. Like that, I've been seeing a whole lot of that on fucking social media. Like, hey, bro, hear me
Well,
out, hear me out.
she
Somebody
married though.
called her the evil version of Gabrielle Union. You feeling what I'm
I
saying? Like,
don't.
this is the
I
shit
didn't
that
see
people.
that.
Yeah, and like niggas is talking about, bro, hear me out, and I'm like, nigga, that is not worth your spirit. Don't do it. Do not
The
fucking
the
do it.
the, the non ass eating Gabrielle Union.
Yeah,
oh
but
my
it's like,
God, I
yeah,
cannot. I can't breathe. Not the evil. First of all, I think, to be honest, between Gabrielle and Candace, I feel like Candace is the nicer version.
Probably. I feel like Candace
Candace is
probably be
not
more
turning.
tolerable.
Candace is not turning your son into. You know what?
I
Exactly.
don't
Like
think.
Gabrielle is a little bit too much. Like
Don't cut that
I
boy dick.
don't think there's a nice
don't cut that boy
between
dick
them
off.
personally, but you know,
like Dwayne Wade became a whole female ever since he got with Gabrielle. Like,
Dwayne Wade, you gone too fucking far, dog.
oh my God.
She emasculated your boy.
Don't cut that boy dick off.
He might grow up and he might want to marry somebody. And you
Yeah.
go get his dick go be.
How you go? How you go from wearing like regular jeans to all of a sudden he wearing shirt? He wearing like it's like nah. I'm sorry. It's a
I
no.
just I just need to say Boosie is the funniest nigga on the fucking planet, bro. That shit had me crying.
Gabrielle Union too progressive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
okay.
So, but
Let's not go off of Candace Owens. Go ahead, B.
yeah, so I feel like Candace, like to be honest, they low key wish she had quit,
Yeah.
so that they don't have to pay her or whatever severance
Mm-hmm.
pay. But it was like she was not leaving. She was making their life a living hell. She did an interview with a rabbi and really just, I mean, completely annihilate the man and called him unclean or whatever she called him and his daughter for selling butt plugs. And then she
Oh
like
yeah, that was funny.
so
nice.
she was completely like eating them alive in their own network. And it was like, bruh, we need to get rid of her.
Don't
Or
eat
she gonna
me.
make everybody hate us over here.
Oh, she demolished Destiny in his own apartment. Y'all know
Exactly.
who Destiny is, right?
Yeah, I know
Mhm.
what that is. I watched
Yeah. She demolished him in his own apartment. Said he acting like a 20-something-year-old at 35. She said, "How old are you again? You can you can own all this degenerate shit at your age and
And
telling
when she
kids to do that."
and when she got on the Breakfast Club and told them, like, they see her arguing, she's like, arguing? We're not arguing. Well, he felt some type of way, and I just like, reciprocated it with love. Like she just played in Ben Shapiro's face even more. And then she clearly said, he don't have the authority to fire me. And it was
that
just
was a
like,
Kanye move.
what?
That was a Kanye move. I just
And,
realized that. That was a
and
Kanye move.
which he doesn't, because clearly the person that let her go was not Ben Shapiro.
Yeah,
I can say
because
anti-Semitic.
he don't own that network.
Yeah, he's a co-founder. Like, yeah, he's partner, but at the end of the day, I don't think he has the bigger shareholder, like shares, to be able to tell her to get the
Is
step in.
is Matt Walsh with them too?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't like him.
Well, he made a post talking about, I guess trying to see exactly how people feeling about Candace leaving. And to be honest, about 75% was happy for her to leave. They support 100%. They already started canceling their Daily Wire subscription. So
Mm.
he was
Also,
Girl
like,
ain't lying to me.
I just want to point out the fact because a lot of niggas was talking about, oh, she got her Negro wake up call. Nigga, this is like her sixth one. This shit ain't gonna work.
"Hmm, what Negro wake up call did she get?"
You can't talk about the Jays. You can't talk about the Jays.
You don't remember when she tried to file a lawsuit against a school for like racism or whatever?
Mm, yeah, but she didn't. She filed the lawsuit, which I think she did win, but it was really, she's like she said, it was really mostly the NCAA
NAACP.
NAACP. What is it? I guess they
March
used
Madness.
her. Well, I don't remember what she said. Something about they used her face or likeness or whatever she claimed. But she did win that lawsuit.
Yeah,
She
because of them.
explained, she explained it on the Breakfast Club, and she talked about it on an interview when she first brought it out to the limelight. Um, but no one like. But I'm trying to figure out what people mean like she got her ancestor card because like Candace still don't give a
No,
damn.
The Negro wake up call.
Yeah, like
the
she
Negro
still
wake
don't give
up.
a damn though. Like
Because at one point people was calling her a female bed wench. I call her the white man's teacher's pet because the way her politics, the way when it comes to politics. Now I've seen it before because even I said this when it comes to like her and her traditional values and all that other stuff. Like she's really on point with that. When it comes to the politics, yeah, she be the white man's teacher's pet and all that other shit. And this is what people did like, especially around the George Floyd, where she tried to make it seem like black people was looking at George Floyd as a hero. And it was like, no, we just didn't want to see another black man get killed by the police or some shit like that. And she was like, y'all trying to treat him as a martyr. It was like, the fuck we're not. And then, she tried to ride that out like, people talk about how Jordan has 6 rings over LeBron or some shit like that. Like, that was her Jordan 6 ring up. And people kept telling her that's not it. That's why people didn't like her that much. But, yeah, but I do agree with whoever said that she was getting too big for the Daily Wire because she was getting people like there was black people talking about, you know what? I may not like her, but some stuff she was on point. And then there was some people was just like, maybe we was wrong about Candace. And then but I think people was forgetting about her political views, and then they was just looking at how she felt about family values and all that other stuff. So I think that's where all that
Political
was
views,
coming.
like her political views on Palestine.
mm-hmm. Well, she was bold about that.
Oh yeah, she was
Oh,
super bold.
That's what got her in trouble the most, actually.
mm-hmm. I don't think Candace really like she doesn't flip flop. She still remains the same. Like
Yeah.
Candace gonna say what the hell she want to say.
Like even on the Breakfast Club when she was talking about the black issues and stuff, and they
Mm-hmm.
started to agree with her, she didn't really change anything that she said, but previously she just elaborated on it more.
She been saying the same thing since she came out on the air streams.
Yeah.
Like Candace have not changed her viewpoint, and I don't think she will ever change because at this point in time, she literally just functions off of what she claims to be facts.
Hmm.
All right. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Not really.
All righty then. Let's talk about Quiet on the Set. Has any of y'all seen that documentary yet?
Mm-mm.
No, I
What's that
just seen the
about?
clips.
I have.
You watched the whole thing?
Yep.
I
I
watched
haven't.
I watched majority of it. So I didn't watch the Drake Bell part, but I know parts of the Drake Bell that like the juicy stuff and all that other stuff. So
I haven't watched that yet, but I knew about certain stuff that that they probably touched on in the documentary, like before that came out. So
Mm.
depending on what they touched on exactly, I'm already up to speed.
okay. So Father, what did you think about Quiet on the Set?
It hit hard. I don't think I could watch that shit again.
Mm.
Like it hit really fucking hard. Like, bruh, the shit that they got away with and the amount of people that they associate themselves with, that shit was fucking wild. Like literally, it was Epstein level crazy, in my opinion.
I guess Cat William wasn't lying, boy. 2024 about to be the year of truth.
It's
Too
about to
much
be the
truth.
year of truth.
Too much truth.
Oh man. Whew.
The truth will
Yeah.
set you free, though.
I'm with Father on that one. That one I haven't been
That shit was
so
heavy as
like
fuck.
I haven't been so disturbed since When They See Us. I think that's the Central Park Five movie called. But
Yes, it is.
yeah, I remember watching and I remember watching that movie. I was vehemently pissed like throughout that watching that whole fucking movie. Like, it made me say fuck white people for a week. So that's how this one it was just like God damn, it was just like you would never know. And some it's like and some of these are some of my favorite shows growing up. Like I know everybody well, I wasn't a big fan of Drake and Josh, but all that was like what my shit. And
Yeah.
like the shit that they was doing on all that, and then like as an adult, it's weird because as an adult, you look at some of these dresses, it's just like, oh lord, it, like the whole pickle in in the whole thing. He felt Raven on a pickle through a fucking hole in the wall, and I was like, oh my god, that's a glory hole, and I was just like,
Or bruh, when they fucking what was it? It was one of them that had like goo coming out her fucking face. That shit was crazy.
oh yeah, and shit, the way they did my man Andre from Hardball, and said that his skin should be cut. Yeah, he's not even that dark. For them to even say that shit to him, that shit was kind of out of pocket. But
But
yeah,
honestly, the most egregious thing was Dan Schneider with that fucking interview right after. I'm like, that nigga is guilty.
how did you feel about that interview?
You remember,
The Dan Snyder interview.
nigga, you remember when Rikishi was like, I did it for The Rock? It was that.
Okay, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Um, my sole opinion, and I'm not defending Dan Snyder in any type of way. I feel, I think whether he did that interview now or he did that 10 years later, he should have never did that interview because I feel like where we're just looking at it and it's fresh in our eyes, like to Dan Snyder, and he looked like he like because he was admitting the stuff he was doing. He was like, "I'm disgusted," and he had an apology, but I feel like the way he handled that was just like, um, okay, I done dealt with it already. I'm trying to get past it, trying to get the new, and trying to live my life now. To where others, we're just seeing it just as fresh as just like, no, you need to reprimand him for every fucking thing that you did. So that's how I look at that interview. I'm not defending him any way, shape, or form, but you could tell like he was trying to like brush it under the rug.
But also, you need to look at the larger implication, right? Like, a lot of us grew up with those shows, right? Like, a lot of us, we grew up watching those shows. Like, a lot of our jokes, a lot of our culture, just as a generation, came from those fucking shows. So, it was like
Yeah.
seeing the veil unlifted on our childhood and the lies that it was built on. Because while, yeah, these kids are famous and they're living the life that we wish we could have, it came at a fucking cost. And us as adults, we see what kind of costs can be paid with that type of environment.
Okay. All right. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Well, I didn't watch the documentary or anything in relation to any of that situation. But I feel like I don't know why in 2024 it seems like everybody's taking things that was already said for centuries. All of a sudden, like they're taking it more serious because all these things about Disney and Nickelodeon having about not even just one or two, but I mean they have like almost over five, you know, like registered sex offenders on as employees that dealt with the movie scene and everything. Not just one or two, but most of their biggest producers or directors or whatever, or that was in charge of the kids were registered.
Well, I I think that's because now people are looking for victims and victimhood, looking for victims and victimhood nowadays. When back then they weren't really. They was like, oh, suck it up, or they just chalk it up to a conspiracy theory or something like that.
No, but what was it, a few years back when the subway guy, they raided his home and seen over like however many videos of like kids and porn and stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah, I
That
remember
was a
about it.
conspiracy. Like them videos existed. So it's like
Hmm.
clearly you know there's something going on with kids already. So then we all know Hollywood is weird. Then when the girl Me Too movement came out and they said all this stuff that was happening to them. So okay, we just think okay, just because it's happening to like there's parents who yeah I understand some parents know some weird stuff is happening, but they just disregard it so that they can get this little big fat
So
check.
you could, yeah, that's probably like mainly what it is.
But some parents do take, they pay attention to what's going on with their kids, and some parents did sue, some parents did. But it's like some kids was badly hurt, some kids was damaged. A lot of these child stars became, you know, drug addicts or whatever. They
So
Meth
speak
weird.
on,
now.
they speak on things that was happening to them. So I'm like, I understand 2024 is like all of a sudden we're taking everything that was put out to the universe for centuries. Like it's not like they just started putting these information out. I remember watching
No.
on YouTube years back about all the pedophiles that was working at like Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, especially Disney Channel. Disney Channel had the most amount of them. And like these some of these kids would not come back. Um so it's like it wasn't a secret. They wasn't hiding anything. It's just like no one cared. But now we in 2024 is like all of a sudden it's like,
Everyone
oh
cares.
yeah, let's start putting out these like you're not the first one. Now we also need to know exactly what was your parents doing. Cause you as a child, like, did they sign rights away? So like they would just, you was just working, they was collecting the check and they just was not paying attention to you. Like I'm so confused. And I know there's some black kids who probably got, molested, touched or whatever, and they hid it from their parents, but it's just like what was y'all like I don't understand as parents, y'all just let y'all kids just run wild. They on set, you don't have nobody there with them, you at work, they on set, you're not paying attention to them, your eyes not like a hawk. I know you had other parents who told you, you might want to be careful about this one. Or was it just the money was just too good? Because I'm like, it's just impossible to not pay attention. Like something have to give. You got to start noticing things about your kids. They starting to become uncomfortable. They don't want to go to work. They starting to fall into a depression stage. Or like if they just too close. If you have a 8, 9, 10-year old and he always want to be next to like an adult, you know, like you gotta run up and be like, yo, what's going on? Why my kid is always up on you, or you like letting him follow you around? It's weird. Why is a dope hanging out with little babies? Like that's just like I understand you come through, but like to hang around, no.
So quote unquote mentorship, quote with quotations.
Ain't no mentorship with a 30-something-year-old and an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 13-year-old. Like dude done start hit 40, you hanging around with no, you can't mentorship. Mentor of old adults, the ones that's like 18, 19, 20, but like 17, 16, like sleeping over at their house. Like that's no.
Well, I think that's what happened with Drake Bell, right? It was like one of the dudes. I know it happened with Amanda Bynes and Dan Schneider as well. So that Yeah, all that. When y'all do see the documentary, yeah, y'all gonna be like, "Oh wow, this is."
I'm
Is
not
that,
watching that.
you not gonna watch it?
No, because I might be just like what's his name, mom. Start blaming the moms. Like so, I don't even want to watch that.
But one of the moms was actually to blame. That's the funny part.
Hmm?
Drake's mom, yeah,
Mhm.
she's going to hell.
Mm.
She was like, she probably just wanted the money.
That's what it's always about.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same feeling I felt about the R. Kelly documentary. It's everybody's
Mhm.
fault.
Stuff like that would
Everybody was the
agitate
fucking
your
part.
spirit. Like it would just agitate your spirit because it's just like, dang, like really, y'all just be just letting y'all kids like. I understand my mom was strict, so I don't even think that child too would be Hawkeye me. So I'm like, nah, I don't know. It would really irritate my spirit to even no.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic? While
Nope.
staying on topic, let's talk about Diddy because Diddy just got his house raided. So,
Mm, right.
Take that. Take that.
how do y'all feel about Diddy's house getting raided? And then I guess they found some shit with that one too.
They need to raid TD Jakes next.
You know what?
I seen that video you sent in the chat, Father. That shit, that backpedaling, that backslide was.
Why they raiding Diddy house though? Like,
Because, all of the allegations
Do
of
you?
sex
I
yeah,
was about to
trafficking.
say we just recently talked about all the weird shit attached to his name.
yeah, but they claim it was because he was sex trafficking. But like, what's the like sex trafficking really? So that's what we're gonna go about. A
I
house
mean,
that's
they just
wide open.
arrested. Yeah, they just arrested someone who was supposedly a drug mule for him. So we'll see
And
how that
like,
goes.
I'm not about to believe no fake sex trafficking. Like, I'm not about to believe that. So, what was the real reason for y'all to raid? Because I'm like, is Diddy out there selling coquiana up in Miami or something? Like, I'm like, is he a drug lord? That's where all the money really coming from? Like somebody explain because you talking about sex
Nah.
trafficking. Diddy don't need the sex traffic. Them hoes is coming regardless. Just to be at Diddy party, they willing to go above and beyond. So like.
They haul him
Sex
shaking to the cocaine. They haul him shaking to the cocaine.
like
Cavassier. Are you trying to imply that Cavassier isn't the only thing he's passing?
I'm like sex trafficking. Y'all not about to play me. Play somebody else. Y'all not about to play me about talking about some sex trafficking. Why would Diddy need the sex traffic?
Why would
I
that
don't
be
even,
sex
yeah,
trafficking?
but like, honestly, I don't even really think it matters what they say. I'm just going to wait until something concrete actually fucking happens so then I can
No,
have
but
my
that
opinion
was
then.
what they used to get the subpoena so that they can go in there. So
Mm.
it's like y'all playing in
And
people's
now,
face.
yeah, but like, if they're playing in people's face, then let that be for the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're going to reveal their hand, they're going to reveal their hand. If they're not, then the people are going to find out regardless.
No, they trying to get some things. And if first of all, if you're doing crazy criminal activities, you shouldn't have no video cameras in your house. Or
Tell
like if
that
you
to R.
do,
Kelly. Tell that to R. Kelly on the sex tape he was dropping.
yeah, but if like, well, I guess they do got some blackmail and stuff, so he
Yeah,
might
but
have a list of. That's probably what they was going to collect. All the things he got for blackmailing, so he can make sure you know, he well and protected. So I don't know.
but people hide in plain sight all the time. Like the nigga that they just fucking put in jail for the whole FTX scam, that nigga was doing interviews, and this man owes billions. You know what I'm saying? People hide in plain sight all the time.
I don't think Diddy owed anybody anything, but I think Diddy did have some information and some things and some videos and some. No, Diddy be doing some things.
Make this money. Take this.
Hmm.
Ain't
And
no.
and then there was a video where I guess some guy claimed to have been, you know, he had woke up and he was listening ears to like Diddy's door and him and there was Diddy and Meek Mill and he recorded. I'm like, you was a weirdo. Like who wakes up out they sleep, go listening on somebody's door and then record it and then like have like you that's weird. And to even publish that information in the recording, I'm like, you is nasty.
Right, a little too invested, huh?
Bad boy,
Like,
baby.
they invited. I don't know who invited you because clearly you were nobody. But they invited you into their party. Then and, everybody sleep, and then you like creeping, keeping your eyes open, pretend you was drunk, sleep, and then when you like went to the like had your ears at the bedroom door, you heard all. That. I'm like, bro, y'all is some weirdos. Like,
And people try to, people try to get over on celebrities. Try to give them up some blackmail shit. So you was probably try to blackmail
yeah, but it's still that's this. First of all, you're a guy listening on another guy. I don't know how many people was in the room or whatever the case may be, but you knew that was Diddy's room. And so you had your ears, and then you took your phone and started having your phone to the sound. That's nasty. As a whole man, that's nasty.
them. My man tried to get paid. He was trying to get paid.
That's like sitting in your house, just y'all just be watching. You be out here just watching gay porn, bro. Like you have to like that shit must turn you on. It ain't no regular man gonna be putting their ears to hear another man. I'm like, some of y'all people be doing weird stuff knowing it's like y'all know Diddy weird. Why y'all going to his party? And I understand they say, well, as long as you don't stay till midnight or when the devil come out, bro, I can't even go to the party before midnight, not no 9 o'clock. It's unsafe going to Diddy parties. Diddy parties, clearly we all know what's his name? What's the one that almost died? Jamie Foxx. Child, Jamie Foxx parties get lit too. I can't go to none of these celebrity parties. It's unsafe.
Wait till your life. Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been,
Been swallowed.
have you ever been swallowed?
Chris Brown won't even let that rest. Like Chris Brown says that on a consistent basis. He won't even let TD Jakes go to sleep without having to repeat that line.
That's still one of the funniest lines I heard. Uh,
But good luck, Diddy, if he made it out of the country. Um, wherever he need to be safe at.
he probably the same place where David Blake was when he fucking left.
They call him
Robert
from
Blake.
a
I'm
place
sorry.
in Miami.
Robert.
That's not so.
And then he done sold his share. Well, I don't know. Let's pray. Let's hope things go up and up for Diddy. Um,
I'm not hoping for nothing.
or I feel like Diddy have never made it seem like he wasn't with a monster. Like but people go out there, go to Diddy to try and get what they need to get, and if it's become a celebrity, get shows, movies, be put on songs, get the little hookup, get around the big celebs, like the reason why you over there hanging out with Diddy. Like what's her name? Young Miami got with Diddy, and she was on movies. Girl don't know how to act, not one bit. She on a few more songs. Don't know how to rap, not one bit. She got a podcast. Don't know how to interview, not one bit.
You talk about the next Black Oprah?
Not
Yeah,
one
Young
bit.
Black
Miami.
Oprah?
She
That's
got, and then she got awards for a podcast that she didn't do a great, like she just barely interviewed. All she did was flirt and kiki.
with Kevin Gates.
Yeah, and she got awards for being the best podcast. I'm like, really? Oh, okay. I guess that's what we doing. You know, all these other podcasters that existed, she was the best. But you know, that's what you get when you get with Diddy. The same thing, Cassidy. She became a celebrity. The girl was supposed to be a fashion icon because she shaved one side of her head. Girl couldn't sing, couldn't make music for real because none of her songs were selling like crazy. The girl was not a fashion icon, but she got the label. She became a model. Ain't seen her in that many fashion shows. So I'm like, but everybody knew her existence to this day. And now she's $30 million richer.
Get that
And
money.
all she had to do was be a prostitute for a little bit, which clearly she wasn't that great at because she still didn't get a ring.
She's married.
Yeah, to another man that financially can't afford her. How you went from she went from Diddy to a regular man, and she had to go back to Diddy and go get 30 million.
I think that speaks more on Diddy than it does Cassie, but that's just me.
That people go to Diddy for that exact purpose because they know what they're gonna get from him. Who in their right mind want to be with Diddy?
Carisha.
No, like I said, she got a award for best podcast. She made a few songs like solo. She got on a song with Diddy. She got on a few other solo tracks. She got movies. The girl don't know how to act. All those came after she got with Diddy. She went to the Met Gala. Who would have ever invited her? JT still ain't even gone to the Met Gala. So, like, let's be honest. Carisha got exactly what she was expected from Diddy. Anybody who's messing with Diddy, they know exactly what they're trying to get. He didn't pretend to be less than what he is. When y'all go to his party, y'all know what y'all going to the party for.
They get swallowed.
He is swallowed.
I don't care how much networking people trying to pretend, oh, we going out there to network. Hell no. If you want to go network, you go send your damn agent out there to go network.
Or go with Master P. At least Master P will put your product out there.
Yeah. But to go network with Diddy at one of his after hour parties, bruh. I don't care what demon. The demon is there the moment you walk in the door. I'm not going to no damn Diddy party. Just being in Diddy party just automatically say something about your character if you be at a Diddy party.
That you like to be swallowed.
I'm tell you, people don't look at you the same after you, especially if he don't have the camera and then they spot you in that Diddy party. People don't look at you the same no more. Even if you don't even rock that way, people just don't look at you the same no more.
I know 50 be making fun of anybody.
Exactly. He was like 50. He was like Diddy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you shopping." He's like, "Hell no, you're not about to." Like y'all know what that means. But these niggas be like, "Oh, thanks, Puff, for getting me this." Like, bruh, you getting paid in the same currency these influencers getting paid now? You going to Dubai now?
But they gonna Diddy buy.
I'm like, yo, I'm not playing with y'all. We know everybody know what Diddy offering, and it ain't free. That's why Cat said you gotta say no to Diddy. It ain't free. He said Diddy offer him. He got $5 million.
Mm.
He was offered $5 million 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, that's some bull.
All right.
So I mean, if you go to Diddy, he giving you $5 million. All you gotta do is open your little booty. Oh,
Open your booty hole
that's it. $5 million in the bag. Okay. I'm not saying okay to me.
in the butthole.
I'm saying that's what when them niggas be at the party, it'd be like, okay.
Okay. Any last word before we move on to our next topic? All right, bad boy, baby.
Take that.
On to our next topic. X-Men 97 has been premiering. It's been opened up to some great reviews. So I wanted to ask the panel, do you think the success of this, you think they're going to revive other franchises that, with the similar aspects, like your Spider-Mans and your Incredible Hulks and Iron Man? I remember Iron Man was a cartoon. Yeah, I think with the distance is going to open other redo other franchises.
Who's
They're gonna
redoing it?
they're gonna reboot it. They're gonna reboot it. Like I don't think anybody's gonna sit there. Like the reason why this has been made is because somebody wanted to make it and it was made. So as for that, we're just gonna have to wait and see because niggas, you've seen how niggas are with certain IPs nowadays. It's just yeah.
But what studio made X-Men? Because I don't think
they
Disney owns X-Men though.
they do now.
Oh, they did. Because I
They
remember at
now they
one
do.
Marvel wasn't selling X-Men to them. He sold almost all the
It
other
was
ones.
yeah, Fox had owned it,
Mm-hmm.
and now they bought it or got like yeah, they bought it back from Fox. So now it's theirs. So they're gonna be including them in movies and making games. They're already making like they got an X-Men game planned for PS5 or whatever comes after that.
I didn't even know they came out with a new X-Men.
Is it a top down or is it a fighting game?
It's probably gonna be a cinematic because like these studios they end up making like cinematic games, kind of like Spider-Man, where it got like a whole bunch of cutscenes and like got like a cinematic feel feel to it. So I think it's gonna be probably something like the Avengers game, but hopefully not micro. They're definitely not microtransactions though, because that's not what what's that studio that made Ratchet and Clank name again? You know,
Uh, is it the
and
same?
Zombie Act they don't do those type of
Oh,
games.
Insomniac. Insomniac.
Yeah, they do like single player campaign games mostly.
I was about to
But
say,
anyway,
the same people that made Nathan Drake, right?
hmm?
Yeah, Insomniac.
Yeah, but pretty much they already put out there that they're gonna be trying to make a sequel to Spider-Man and a sequel to those other old animated universes that they had for Marvel back in the day.
Hmm.
So yeah, they already clarified that they want to try to do Spider-Man next. But I see that as a good thing because those shows went more heavy on like adapting the books, which a lot of people didn't read. So they're adapting the books like more closely than you would get from like a movie. So people are actually surprised that Cyclops is a badass in this. I was like, well, Cyclops was fucking people up in the original story. He was even a bad guy, one that was hard to beat.
Mhm.
They were struggling against that dude. But that's because like the TV shows, they don't really in movies, Fox movies. The Fox movies were entertaining, but they weren't really good X-Men stories like that.
That third one sucked. I don't care anyone.
Oh yeah.
That third X-Men movie sucked. It was just, and I'm not even a big Cyclops fan, but the best part of the movie is when Cyclops dies. I was like, yeah, that's a sad movie.
Oh, the third one.
Yeah, the third one. That shit.
But yeah, they got Cyclops depicted pretty well in this one. I watched the first two episodes because Cyclops somebody who could fight against Captain America back and forth.
Can he though?
They didn't have Avengers versus X-Men for no reason.
I do remember that comic though.
Yeah, they ain't had that for no reason.
Okay, so you said they're already thinking about doing the Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah, they already verified that.
Oh,
So that's maybe, but it depends on how successful it is, though.
all I know is
Because let's not forget, we only got 2 episodes out.
yeah. For what
So,
I see though, they've been fucking with it. So it's
oh yeah, it was excellent. It was excellent. That joint,
and all I
that
know
joint
is
was
if
that
they're
joint was
about
comic
to
book accurate. Yeah, everybody, they spread the attention amongst various characters and not just focus on one character or another character. Pretty well
Oh,
done. And oh yeah, and the fight scenes too. The fight scenes
hola,
was on
black
point.
people.
Hmm?
Hola, black.
Oh, oh,
what up, Q?
Thank you.
people. You know what today there's a question of the day. I've just been wondering, did he do it?
did he?
Dad jokes. You missed that. We just got off of the Diddy segment, Q. Just so.
I know. I don't even want to talk about it. I've been said he did it. It's
I'm glad you're here, Q, because TD Jake's still not beating the allegations.
hey, so let me tell you something. The way that nigga left and disappeared,
Can you believe it?
that nigga left, disappeared, sold all his shares to Revolt TV. Oh, he know he going down.
Yeah, he did a Robert Blake. He pulled a Robert Blake. He said, "I'm leaving."
I'm
Nah,
calling
he
him.
pulled.
I'm calling him Tiddly Diddly Jakes from now on.
Nah, hold on, y'all getting it wrong. He pulled a Russell Simmons.
Oh yeah, Russell Simmons did it too. Now he's doing yoga somewhere. Yeah.
And the Caymans.
But Russell Simmons is different though. Russell's not hiding out.
Why?
Russell is definitely in Bali, living his best life, posting pictures,
Doing yoga.
doing yoga,
They
you know,
can't go. They can't go get him if
shaming.
I.
What's her name? Whatever, Kimora Simmons, whatever her name.
Kamara Lee Simmons.
Yeah, shaming
Man,
her, and he's not hiding. Like he's very open about the fact that he messed with little kids. It was not even
yeah.
a.
his ass need to go to jail like the rest of us.
Oh, you talking about Kamara Lee Simmons? Kamara Lee Simmons
Yeah, wasn't she 16 when she got with him?
she
Yep.
was an investment.
17.
She was
17.
17 years old. He was like 30.
Yeah, she was an investment. That's
He was 35. She was 17.
Who was the investment?
he got
Morally,
kids out of her. He married her. He got 2 kids out of her, and
gave her a business. The business went crazy. They got money off of it. Kicked it.
yeah, Fat Farm, Baby Fat. She got
Yeah,
because she was a working model then too at 17.
Yeah, her best friend was Kim Porter. Ain't that weird?
See how it all comes around, huh?
That's why I'm like, ain't that funny, huh? Kim
Final
Porter.
herbs come around.
It's also funny how Quincy was the only one that wasn't fucking handcuffed.
Ooh.
Because that ain't that boy
well,
father.
wasn't he not there though?
No, he wasn't there. He showed up afterwards,
Mhm.
but he wasn't there when everything happened. Did y'all see the video when the dude was leaving out the parking lot and he was in a car and somebody was in it? He was basically like, "Yeah, I live next door to the dude. Tell that man stop dropping off underage kids." And there's literally a video.
God damn it. That sucks.
But oh yeah, I heard y'all talking about how they finally released the rights to Cyclops.
They what?
And they they had the rights to Cyclops, or somebody had the rights to Cyclops, so they couldn't really uh, the first two
Yeah.
episodes of this new Marvel TV show, which is
Mhm.
actually great, actually amazing.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Some of the
It
first
looks
episodes, yeah, that was
yeah,
great so
that
far.
looks
So far,
great.
so good.
I
Like
I just like how
I
they
haven't been excited about anything Marvel in a minute, but that
I
did the trick for me.
I
Well,
just
I
like
think
how
it's uh,
Hmm?
you
they
can go.
treated Cyclops like a gangster because everybody else was holding on to each other to try to hit the ground. Cyclops just falling by himself, and all of a sudden he just take the whole his laser and just hover to the ground. I said, "Oh yeah, they doing something this time."
Well, yeah, yeah.
And
I
then you
mean,
see the fight,
you gotta have the leader looking somewhat competent. I'm like, I don't know what they was doing with them Fox movies.
but it was the fighting scenes that got me because it was the fact that he was like using the laser to like slide left and right. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't even think he could do shit like that.
yeah.
Good job.
Well,
Don't fuck
I
up.
think it's for them. It's easier. Um, because let's be honest, these Marvel movies have not been good in a very long time.
In a
I've
long
been
time, ever
I've
since
been saying
Like people stopped going because we was at first we was like, okay, it just might be that movie. The second movie, a second series came out. You like, Mike. Like they're struggling. Okay, third, fourth, fifth. You're like, nah, I can't even do it no more. Like I'm
like
not
I'm
even.
like
I'm not
tired. I'm
gonna
done.
hope and pray that this might be the best one.
you
So
got
you start
And then
losing
people
hope.
and people online, I was like, how can you? Like they was like, how can you say you don't like it if you haven't seen it? I was like, I don't have to eat shit several times to know I don't
that it
like this
tastes
shit.
terrible.
I can just
Yeah,
smell it and know I won't
And
like
be
it.
like, nah, I'm good off that.
like to the point where like we just stopped even caring for the commercials, like the trailers. Like at one like it was like okay, you didn't even know a Marvel movie coming out no more because you just stopped caring. Like I'm not even about to play. First of all, movie tickets is too expensive for me to be playing with y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
food too. Food is very
man,
expensive.
well, I gotta
And then
pay
the
ten
movie
dollars
like
for
3 hours long, and it's terrible. How is it 3 hours long and it's bad?
And I
Like to the
love
point
it's
where you
South
falling
movies.
asleep.
it's sad when you go see a Marvel movie and the only thing that you're excited about is the after credit scene to the next movie.
Right. Like don't like
Because
that
it
was the
feels
main
like you.
thing people was talking about with that the Marvels movie. They was talking about the ending credits when it had Beast from X-Men in it.
Yeah, but the thing is because you can try and figure out what's the next or what's coming up or like putting two to two together and be like, oh, this is gonna be. But the movie was still bad, and it was like it kept on getting bad and bad
Mhm.
and bad
It got to
and
a point where
bad.
you're not even excited about the ending credits anymore. You're like, that's a great scene to a terrible movie. Fuck you.
Yeah, you just ready to go home, and then the movie theater is not gonna credit you back
I'm
the
not even
price
gonna lie
for
to
the
y'all.
ticket,
I'm not
and
even
the
gonna
movie
lie to
was
y'all.
so long you
Like
can't even go watch another movie.
the last three Marvel movies that came out besides the Spider-Man movie, I probably didn't even watch it. I just go to Twitter and I watch everybody complain about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Watch a movie review.
Yeah, just
That's
like,
what I
oh
did
yeah,
with the last couple of James and the last couple of TV shows. I just watched movie reviews with them break down the plot and what they liked about it, what they didn't like about it, and I'll leave it at that.
and I just go on to the next one.
Like that
And
joint Echo. I ain't even bothered to watch Echo.
No, I wouldn't
Disney
even waste my time.
I heard they turned
Disney
Kingpin into a little bitch on there.
Disney
Fuck,
being so
yeah,
lazy.
fuck Disney.
Like they only relying on Marvel movies because they knew the fan base was strong. But I'm like Disney, ain't you a kids channel? Like come on, like why
Oh,
y'all not bringing out kids shows? Like
Well, they trying to turn the thing. They try and turn Marvel movies into kid shows, but then they realize that that's not really working because Marvel, for a long time, hasn't been for kids.
It's
The
not.
only thing, yeah, the only thing that kept Marvel somewhat PG as the comic books were, is because they had the comic books code at the time. But ever since
Mhm.
they lifted that comic books code, they've been Marvel been going Marvel and DC have been going balls to the wall with adult content in the comic books.
Mhm.
So I always thought that was a mismatch. I always thought that was a mismatch
I feel like they
for
could do
Disney
that with the
buying Marvel in the
animated
first place.
series. Like Disney, the animated series, I could understand
Mhm.
that part. But when it came down to the movies, it just doesn't make sense for Disney. Because Disney,
Mhm.
let's be honest, Disney make High
Horrible
School
live movie.
Musical.
They make,
What like
Disney makes Disney makes horrible live movies. They can't even do
Oh,
their movies.
about the Disney IPs.
Yeah, like they can't even do their movies right. Why would the fuck would I expect you to do Marvel right?
You mean you didn't
Right.
like Sneakerella?
You saying who?
You didn't like Sneakerella?
Shut up.
Sneakerella?
Shut up. Because Ray, now
Even
you
the
trolling
last,
me. Now you trolling me. I'm just saying. The last,
e-
I'm gonna be honest. The last Disney movie, live Disney movie that really got my attention, I was like, okay, that's a good movie. Was Cruella.
Cruella, yeah, Cruella was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, Cruella
Cruella.
was fine.
Wait,
I'll admit
Cruella.
that.
does Pixar
Cruella was
count?
fine.
Does Pixar count?
No, Pixar does
Pixar.
not count.
Pixar doesn't
He
count.
said
'Cause
live action. He said
I
live
was about to
action.
say
No,
Soul.
Pic,
Soul was good.
live, I'm
but
saying Pixar.
Yeah,
Pixar is
Soul's
its own
Pixar though.
thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
so
wait,
Pixar,
Cruella, are
Pixar
you
don't
talking about
miss.
the Dalmatian lady?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
What's
Cruella,
expected of Disney?
yeah.
but
That's a
that was
kid,
like
that's a kid's movie.
no, not. But it became like PG-13 type thing. But the movie was actually like it was like it's like an origin story of Cruella de Vil.
Yeah, but Disney, you expect Disney to do good on that in Lion King and
No, you don't.
uh
Lion King was horrible.
Uh,
and
Well,
Lion King.
Lion King was
the
more
live
the
action
same.
for most of them other movies weren't it.
Yeah.
Mulan. Like you
Well,
expect
Lion
Like
King.
actually, Cruella was the only one so far, according to a lot of people, as far as the live action movies that Disney did right.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying like
the
you
problem.
expect Disney to do well on like young adult stuff, like things that's like for kids. I wouldn't expect Disney to do well on like Barbie because like they might do okay, but I wouldn't expect you to go to Disney to go film create Barbie.
Nah, but it's just like okay. I just okay. Mulan was bad. Aladdin was bad. Lion King was horrible. Like I can go down the line for a lot of live movies that they remade that were like
What
horrible.
about Little
And
Mermaid? You see that one?
no, I refuse to.
Pinocchio.
Mhm.
You see
I re-
Pinocchio?
I damn sure refuse
Pinocchio.
to see that.
I
Ain't
saw Pinocchio. I saw
Netflix
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio
Pinocchio was okay. It wasn't
wasn't
great
that
though.
Netflix series though?
No, that was a no, that's different. Pinocchio's one of those IPs where anybody can get their hands on it, kind of like that release they did of the Mickey Mouse IP because it's over
Mhm.
like 90 years old.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, it's already
Yeah,
hit. It's like
yeah,
now it's
Pinocchio and
fair
Aladdin.
use because it's already past its little deadline date of
Yeah,
90 plus
yeah,
past the whoever.
yeah. So anybody can make a Pinocchio movie at this point, and it wasn't Disney's in the first place. So nothing that
Mhm.
Disney has other than Mickey Mouse, Lilo and Stitch, and Kim Possible stuff like that. Nothing that Disney has been releasing is original IPs. It's all based off of something else, some
Right,
old
most of
movie.
those Disney movies is they're modified versions of some fairy tale or something.
Yeah,
I think a couple
Hercules.
of
You know,
those was originally Brothers Grimm stories,
yeah, Brothers
which
Grimm
the
and
original versions are horrific.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They was crazy. It's
yeah. Let's not talk about
like
it.
it's like they told kids stories back in the day to terrify them, to keep them from doing shit that they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's
But Disney, softened it up and made it like more happy.
my question. There's no way to soften up a lot of these stories that they have. Like, how do you soften up uh Pocahontas? There's no way to do it. Grown ass man falling in love with a 14-year-old girl. Stop it.
Well, did she ever get that disease that she got in real life in the Disney movie?
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the story,
Pocahontas,
in the real story, she had, I think she had polio or some shit like that.
yeah, she
Mhm.
died from it.
She died from polio or some shit like that. White man gave her a disease and she fucking died. That's like the story of Pocahontas.
That's basically the story.
Shit,
Yeah,
I
fuck
didn't
it.
even know that.
They were
Oh
they were
yeah, yeah. You'd be
I know
surprised.
they had a Pocahontas too. They had a Pocahontas too, but I don't know if it went that to that point.
I don't even remember watching Pocahontas one. So
ah, talk about it.
Mm,
You never painted with all the colors of the wind?
Sister.
bruh.
Hey, please don't ever say that shit again. Thank you.
I was so lost. Was that a song in the movie or something?
Yeah, that was a song.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I said please don't ever say that shit again. Thank you. That was one of the cheesiest shit I ever heard in my life.
Can you
I knew
paint
the
with all the
character different,
colors?
but I feel like Lion King, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. You watch Milan. I really didn't listen, or read The Mermaid, like the Little Mermaid, like that for real.
Oh,
Like,
that was terrible.
even like
That,
top
that's a
tier.
terrible story too.
That joint was sad. I remember they made an anime. So y'all know anime go hard as shit. But they had an anime of the Little Mermaid, and it was very closely adapted to the book. They didn't really cut anything out. That joint was sad.
The
At the end, I was
girl,
saying,
the girl left her family to go be
mm-hmm,
with a man. She was willing to be with a man and couldn't talk.
mm-hmm.
Sounds like
Like,
a blessing. Like
that's a bar.
But the prince already
Nah.
had a girl that he was into though,
Hmm.
and she couldn't take it from him. And when she couldn't get that kiss and shit turned on his head,
Hmm.
she died because that was the deal that she made with Ursula. Ursula was trying to tell her not to do it and trying to convince her not to do it, but she wanted to do it anyway. So Ursula wasn't even the bad guy in the joint.
yeah, she was like Scottie Pippen's contract. This is a
Yeah,
contract, right? This is like
yeah.
Wow.
got it anyway. I'm a
You know
bullshit.
what?
I can say that.
That's
Scottie
why I said, wow.
And then the little flipper guy.
Spray bullets on Scotty Pippen for no reason.
Like he stray bullets to Scottie Pippen. Ray just doesn't like Scotty right now.
What's the
First
point?
of all,
We can speak about that another time. When we
the man ex-wife was dating Michael Jordan's son. Like, the man is already going through it. Like, even his ex-wife is trifling, knowing he hate Michael Jordan with all his soul. To go find that man's child is even worse.
When I see Scottie Pippen, I picture the dude from Five Heartbeats. How does it feel to be me?
David Ruffin. David Ruffin.
Yeah, I mean, nah, yeah, like I just feel like that's who Scottie Pippen is.
He ain't me. He ain't David Ruffin. This is like shit.
Get over it, man. That shit is 30 years ago. Niggas is old as hell. You still old as hell. Your nose still look the same. You like
Nigga,
you
Jordan
need to.
and Isaiah are to this day still beefing. What you talking about?
That's different.
But
They
that's
started out
How's it different?
oh,
because okay, I'll explain it to you, Dion. They never liked each other ever. There was never a point in time that they liked each other. Scottie Pippen was literally jealous of
hmm
Jordan. There's a difference. Like there was a rivalry between Isaiah Thomas and Jordan. So there was no jealousy. I'm better than you. You better than me. You got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? With Scottie Pippen wanted Jordan's spot. So that's where
Mm.
his jealousy is. His jealousy comes from. Oh,
I
I could have did what Jordan did.
I think Scotty just wanted to get paid, and he was so embarrassed that he was stuck in a contract. Jordan done left the contract, like he left 5, 10 times,
But
and Scotty couldn't
Jordan
leave
wasn't making a
out that
but,
contract.
but Jordan wasn't making that much money either.
Well, he was making way more than Scotty,
He was
but
wait. It was
it's not.
the endorsements. Jordan was getting paid off of the endorsements.
Yeah,
Uh,
his contract was
Scotty
some
was
shit
locked
too.
into like what, a 5 year contract for pennies.
Like Jordan wasn't get. That's why I be trying to explain to people. Jordan wasn't the highest paid NBA player.
Well, he
Jordan
was
knew
the
how.
highest paid black NBA player by a penny.
not in this time.
Jordan.
Those people
That's
was
what I'm
getting
saying.
no.
We're not talking about this time. In Jordan's time, he was the highest paid black NBA player by a penny.
By
By
what?
a penny.
Yep. In his
I,
documentary, he said that
I can't.
whoever was getting paid the highest out of the, I guess somebody had got paid something. Because at that time they had a cap on how much they was gonna pay them, so he
There's,
added a penny to it.
yeah, there's always a cap though. Yeah, Jordan just petty like that. That's just how petty he is.
But Scotty wanted to leave the contract so he can make more money. It was just he was stuck, and for some odd reason, the Bulls was not letting him go, and nobody else was like,
Because Reinsdorf said I don't do renegotiations. He
Yeah,
told he
he don't.
told he told him that he said once you sign this, that's it.
Yeah, I'm not renegotiating. So that was
but
Scotty's fault,
That
all
was
he
Scotty's
did
fault
was,
because even then they said this is a bad contract. I wouldn't take it. And everybody
and
was telling him it was a bad
he
contract.
took it anyway.
Took it anyway.
I think that's the reason why he felt some type of way because
Then
it was
that's
like
Scotty's
Jordan left. He even went and did what in the midst of the whole thing. He went and did baseball, came
Jordan.
back,
Jordan
and
played.
was still making a lot of money. And it's like, damn, I'm just trying to get out this raggedy contract. And like it was like they was not getting another team to take him in. It was just like he just felt stuck, and I felt like
What?
it made
It's
him hate Jordan because it was like, damn, this nigga's just living his best life, and I'm
But
still.
nigga
the point that's being made is what did whatever fucked up their Scottie Pippen sign have to do with Jordan?
basically like
Jordan didn't
why
fight
you
hard enough for him.
why
That's
do I gotta fight? Why I'm a grown ass man, you're a grown ass man. Why I gotta fight?
Jordan told Scotty not to take that contract. He
You
said,
did what the fuck I told you not to do, and that's your
well,
fault. Don't be mad at me.
wasn't Scotty already there when Jordan came in?
no, Jordan
No,
was than Scotty.
Jordan
Oh,
was there. Jordan was there for like 8 years before Scotty came in. Like maybe 6 or 7. I might be stretching, but like 6, 7 years before Scotty even walked in the door.
where was Scotty playing before that?
He was in
College.
college.
Are you so?
Yes,
He did it.
Jordan was in the league years before Scotty even walked through the door.
Well, Jordan played in college too. Why does Scotty look like he older than Jordan? I'm confused.
Because
That's no
he
fair. I don't know.
because he's his
I guess because Scotty a little light skin. It's that light skin that's cracking on him.
no, he's been drained by jealousy. He has no happiness.
It's all in the nose.
It's all in the nose. Like,
I understand why Jordan and Isaiah is like, beefing, because that's messed up what Jordan did. But it's like, Scotty, like, I understand you mad because the nigga is really rich. And like, but it's like Scotty, like,
but I mean, is it messed up what Jordan did?
He
yeah.
didn't do nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't tell them not to bring him on the team. He didn't say no, don't bring him. He just said, if you bring him, I'm leaving. They chose him. Who is how is Jordan mad? I mean, how is Jordan the enemy when everybody chose Jordan over everybody else?
Nobody liked Isaiah. Isaiah was them Pistons were dirty players.
The only person that liked Isaiah Thomas was Magic Johnson. That's because he was whooping that ass every year.
Yeah.
He ain't had no reason not to like him. So it's like, what the fuck? Like you, this little motherfucker, I'm gonna back this nigga down for the next 10 years. Isaiah couldn't get through Boston. Like that's what irritates me about Isaiah Thomas. It's like take your 2 championships and walk away, bro. Like you want to claim that you Jordan stopper. Jordan was by himself for like years and he was still giving y'all 40. So like, what the fuck is the point? Like, get over it. You won. You won twice. When Jordan finally got somebody that was half as good as him, he ain't never lose again. Shut up.
I believe Scotty came in like 86, just so you know.
Mhm.
What came in the league in like '86?
Yeah, I believe he came in the league in 86 because Jordan came in at 84. So,
Let me see. Yeah, Jordan came in at '84.
it's out of 86 or
Don't he
87.
look so old? Like I don't know. He's just aging bad.
Yeah, it's the whiskey and him hating on fucking Mike for no goddamn reason. Like
For no reason.
going to Australia and just talking about how that shit. um,
Or he would have been better than Mike.
yeah,
He would have been this. He would have been. Shut up. Jeez.
It
So
should have
yeah,
been
yeah.
me.
Pippen got drafted in '87. He got drafted in 87.
yeah.
So
I drafted in '87. Couple years. He wasn't good.
They're way longer than Jordan. I thought he was because when Jordan said when he got to the team, them niggas was lazy.
oh
He
They
said,
yeah,
were.
they was a bunch of cokeheads.
yeah.
They were.
So I feel like Scotty been there in the midst of them. Like
Nah, no, he was in
Nah.
Central Arkansas. He was in Central Arkansas trying to ball. He was in-
Scotty just looks so old. I don't know. He just aging bad. It's crazy to me. Like I feel like something ain't adding up. Like what the math is not mathing to me. Like
It's
even with
Scotty.
facts, it's just not mathing.
Larsa Pippen. That's your numbers.
She's an energy
But she don't
vampire.
look as tired and old as he does.
because
BBL.
she is a succubus. So she's not gonna
BBL. 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 South
No, I think
Miami.
this part is the better option because she probably is. She probably was draining the soul out of him. Plus, he already upset with Jordan. Jordan out here robbing them blind with his gambling antics. Jesus,
But
poor Scott.
why are you
And then
mad at Jordan with his own personal shit? Jordan had a problem with gambling. It's not like he was gambling on you. He would have lost.
he probably did gamble in game 6 though. He probably gambled
no,
Yeah.
when he
Oh,
played
you's a
New
petty
York.
bitch.
Scotty been taking L's his whole life. Like his
How? This nigga got 6 rings.
I think he got 6 rings. He ain't been taking it.
I'm just
his
saying, the nigga
contract,
got 6 championships. What L are you taking?
no,
Except your contract, but you took that L.
his contract, he wasn't getting paid.
That
And
was his
then
fault.
Garza literally, she left with everything. She even getting his retirement.
That's his fault.
He came back for the return. Like she already getting, half his paycheck. But then she came back and fought for the retirement. Half of that.
Yeah.
That's
So
his fault.
like it's like them contracts just is contracting him. Like that marriage contract, his his NBA contract, all of them just was L's for him.
Poor Scotty.
This is why we read things before we sign it.
No, everybody told him don't sign it, including the guy doing the contract. Told him
Said don't sign it.
don't sign this. It's
Yeah,
a
but
bad
he wasn't betting on his stuff. He wasn't sure if he was going, be able to do well.
No, he
He
So
was
knew it
who's
wasn't that. He was trying to
so
take care
whose fault is that then?
No, he was trying to take care of his whole family back home in Arkansas because he was the only one getting money. He took the contract for it just so he can get the money so he can take care of his family. That was the reason why he took care of the money.
If he would have
He was getting endorsement deals too because he got shoes of his own, which are actually
Nike,
kind of fly.
Nike, Nike.
Nike. And
So
but
it wasn't like, and it's not like he don't got he just don't he ain't Jordan. That's
yeah,
the problem. He's not Jordan. Like you got people who just genuinely just wish they were the person they hate. It just works out like that.
it
So
well,
was.
like
It's
you
also
got
his fault because he had that opportunity when Jordan retired, and he kind of
yeah.
like he botched that kind of.
Mm-hmm. Real,
but
no,
then
not
you
real bad, but
also had Dennis Rodman on the team, and he was just as popular as Jordan.
Yeah,
So
that's different.
Scotty was
Dennis
just being
Rodman's another fucking.
forgotten. It was just like he was constantly being forgotten.
Dennis Rodman's another fucking story. That's
Yeah.
another.
Dennis Rodman a different breed. We're
He's
not even
just a
talking about
different breed.
Yeah, that's a walking crackhead.
He's a functional walking cricket.
it. He's one of the greatest walking crackheads that live.
When Mike had to come and get you and say, "Bring your ass back,
Bring your ass back.
bring your ass back."
This nigga in Vegas. They got a playoff game tomorrow.
I know. That's
Who
This,
had,
and
who,
the
who had
fact
to go?
that he went to the coach and was like, "Yo, I need to." That's crazy.
that nigga
Only
said
Vince can do something like that.
if you don't bring your tennis ball haircut having ass back down this motherfucker so we can win this goddamn championship, I snatch your nose ring out your fucking face.
Man,
Who had to go? It's Mike. Oh shit.
He only had to
Put the
show
coke
up
away.
in the game
Put the
so
coke away.
much
Put the coke away.
practice.
I was supposed to be somewhere, wasn't I? Nigga.
you know what?
Hey,
My
hey,
bad.
hey, hey. Wipe the coke off the table. Wipe the coke off the table.
Carmen and let you in
Nah,
the closet somewhere. Shit.
somewhere in her underwear in the bathroom trying to hide all the shit off her nose. Nah, come on, Carmen. You don't. Hey, Carmen, don't worry about him. You know Mike be tripping.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
my
saying? You know Mike be tripping.
game. What the
Yeah.
fuck is you doing? My bad.
Dennis Rodman the only person that can go to Vegas, get super drunk, super high, pass out in his hotel, wake up the next morning, and still go get you 30 rebounds. Why? Because he's still high off coke.
Nigga, that was the only basketball player I know. He did what the fuck he wanted.
Wanted to do, and he was successful. Like
Yeah,
leaving the fuck
and he
like
also
leaving
he also had a horrible movie about his life.
what? A
Bad as I
horrible
want to
movie.
be, bad as I want to be, the Dennis Rodman story. This was terrible.
I think every NBA player has horrible movies.
No, his was he accidentally became a basketball player.
Who, Dennis?
Hmm
Yeah,
Yeah,
he wasn't even playing basketball. He didn't he
He was
was,
sleeping on somebody's couch. Like he was everything that was just like what? Like how?
he just got
Really
lucky.
homeless, sleeping on people's couches. And then I
Nah,
don't even remember how he ended up going to college and playing for a basketball team. Like how they met. Like
and
his whole story.
determination.
it's all in that Terrible Wiz movie. You just remember them. That's how you know
I watched it.
some niggas is just lucky. That's how that's that niggas is just like
That's a fact. That's a
nigga,
Better
do
to
you
be
know you
lucky than be
6'7"?
good.
Nigga, do you know you 6'7"? Go play basketball. Okay.
I watched the
hold on,
horrible movie.
but
It
here's
wasn't horrible though. Like it was just crazy to me. Like how did you get here? Like
but Ray, here's the weird part though. This nigga 6'7" playing center.
Yeah.
Who the fuck made this nigga like this? Hey, somebody go get this crackhead ass off the goddamn floor.
and then like he self taught himself how to play basketball.
But
Like
material
no
life, the nigga,
coaches, no
material
nothing.
life,
Like, nigga just
material life.
learned.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do appreciate the fact that he taught himself how to play basketball. But Ray, you can vouch for this. What the fuck can the nigga do except rebound and defend?
He can actually shoot threes. I keep telling you, there's a compilation of him can shoot threes.
Bro,
And
there's a compilation of Rondo hitting half court shots. But would you
yeah,
give
I know.
Rondo
What
an
I
open three?
what I'm trying to say is in college he was actually putting up really good numbers. They just needed him to do rebounds. So he was just like, I'm gonna just be the fucking Michael Jordan rebounds. That's it's
Greg
one of
Oden,
it's like
Anthony Bennett,
what's the nigga from Bleach with
Sam
the eye
Bowie.
patch? What's the nigga from Bleach with the eye patch?
Oh, I know you're talking
Tim
about.
Pachi.
Pachi.
Impachi
Yeah, I'm about to
Zaraki.
say Empachi. I'm about to say Empachi.
Yeah, Impachi Zaraki. Nigga, he could go out, but all that nigga really know how to do is just one move and just he fucking
He might
uh
only be able to do one thing, but he's very proficient at that one thing.
but the nigga knows how to do sword moves, but he doesn't fucking do it. He doesn't fucking do it. The nigga, he's not blind. The nigga got 2 eyes. He just fucking owes that to conceal his powers. The nigga can really fuck you up, but he handicaps himself just so he can fucking challenge himself. It's just one of those niggas. That's
You know what?
That's Dennis Rodman in a nutshell. He's Ken Pachi Zaraki. But how the fuck? First off, how the fuck did we even get here? We was talking about Spider-Man.
I don't even know.
Any last words before we move on to our final topic?
You want to know how you got to that topic? Because y'all some niggas. That's why.
Where the fuck have you been?
He's been here. What's funny? All I wanted to say is I hope they reboot Spider-Man just so I can hear.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Old people yell Spider-Man the way they be yelling.
Spider-Man.
It's like because it's not just Spider-Man, it's just Spider-Man, and every villain does it in the fucking cartoon. That's like my favorite part of the cartoon.
Ray, I could feel the spit in my face.
That's how you say his name in the cartoon. You got to spit to Spider-Man.
See again.
Go back.
You're triggering him,
man.
When you said it, I could imagine it. That's the crazy thing.
Go back and watch the cartoon. Y'all gonna be laughing.
With Margin, what's the yellow guy?
The Shocker.
Spider-Man?
No, it's Marge. She's married to
Marge.
Talking about the Simpsons.
Yeah, the Simpsons. Yeah, so like,
Yo,
I could just imagine the
I
Simpsons.
was so lost.
Huh?
I was so lost.
I was so lost. I swear. I was like, "Who Marge? Who the fuck is Marge?"
I really said this shit from Spider-Man villains to the
Remember
Simpsons.
the cartoon, the
Oh yeah.
But like when he said it, I could just see a series from somebody saying that. But I'm like, they might mess around and mess up Spider-Man. So I don't trust it.
No, I think I don't know because the guy that made the X-Men, they fired him for some reason. But he did a good job. Like the first 2 episodes, like I can't say he did a good job because I gotta see more than 2 episodes to say that.
Was it because of Rogue's booty? Did they fire him because of Rogue's booty?
I don't know.
Or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof.
I feel like Disney gonna find a way to screw it up. I'm sorry, but I just
I mean you're not wrong for thinking that. But I don't know. I like this joint. My last hope. This is my last hope. I liked the first 2 episodes. It was very good. I watched them twice actually. But this is my last hope. If they fuck this up, by the time it's finished, I think they got 2 seasons down. So if the dude who made this series is consistent, the first 2 series should be all right. The third one after that, if they continue after that, I don't know.
It's hard to like. I don't understand how you screw up copy and paste. Literally copying it from the comic book and enlarging it.
Lion King.
No, because they think the reason they fuck it up is because they think they know better than the people who originally was a success with that story. So they think they know better.
Look at Lion King.
Nigga, look at the Dragon Ball Z movie.
He thought he knew better. He thought he knew better than Akira Toriyama, and he found out he was wrong.
I will never forgive none of them for that.
Oh, the actor apologized. The actor apologized after Akira Toriyama died. The actor apologized.
Hated that movie so bad it inspired him to write Dragon Ball Super. Damn.
That shit was horrible. Shout out to y'all for fucking up so bad that we got one of the best mangas.
That's actually a true story, by the way.
I'm like, shout out to y'all for fucking up. Y'all pissed my man off so bad that he was like, you know what? Let me show you motherfuckers I can do this shit again.
But man, they fucked that train up. That usually comes from like, cause people say, well, you already read the book, but I like, yeah, but the book ain't in motion though, and a lot of people don't read, so.
Right.
And if they do read, they don't read comic books like that, so. It's a brand new story to them anyway, regardless.
Brand new story, old story. That story was some shit. I don't want to be a part of that shit.
Old school, new school needs to learn, yo.
That
Urban,
shit.
disco, and
That,
funk.
that shit. The only thing that was even remotely close to being that bad was the Green Lantern movie. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna continue to bash that shit to the day I die.
It's okay.
Oh, that shit was ass.
Ryan Reynolds does as well.
Nah, he made up for it though. Shout out to Ryan Reynolds. But that
Oh
was
yeah,
horrible.
I hope this Deadpool movie pretty good too.
I
That's something I have some faith in.
he still owe me
Yeah.
$20. Ryan Reynolds still owe me $20.
but Ryan Reynolds had to fight with Disney just so he can do what he needed to do for the next Deadpool movie with Wolverine.
But what are they trying to do with Deadpool? And
I hope they're not trying to PG Deadpool.
I
They
guess they
tried to
will.
PG it. They tried to do the whole like progressive politics in it, and Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman wasn't really having it. But
Man,
I
I'm not.
think they ended up getting their way.
I mean, why wouldn't they, nigga? These are the two most raunchy, disrespectful people in Marvel.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Like, come on, these niggas
Pretty
don't give.
much.
They don't give a fuck. So why the fuck would you PG them?
I don't know, but yeah, Ryan Reynolds was fighting the fight because Ryan, um, that guy that played The Witcher, what's his name?
Oh, he went out.
Superman.
They got play Superman and The Witcher. His name is Henry Cavill. Yeah, him and Henry Cavill are similar to where they're fans of the property and they believe in appealing to the fans of the
Hello?
property that they're gonna make a movie about it. Hello,
We hear you. We hear you.
but yeah, so yeah, they're not gonna go out without a fight. They're gonna fight certain things. So I got some faith in that movie. But as far as like some of Disney's other projects, I don't know. You gotta see because they call themselves trying to course correct, but I believe that when I see it, if I see it, because I'm not really looking for it like that. I only watch X Men because I'm an X Men fan. If it was some
I'm a,
other IP, then I probably wouldn't even bother to watch it.
I got too many other movies to look for.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. On to our final topic. I know we did a Mount Rushmore of cartoons. I was wondering if I had a Mount Rushmore of video games.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
And,
Mario gotta be up there.
and should Sonic the Hedgehog be up there? Because I already put Mario. Mario's automatic, but it's just like the other three. It's just like kind of up. And I was wondering if Sonic the Hedgehog should be up there.
Well,
Okay,
Sonic's a pop
see,
cultural
see,
icon, so
here's the problem I have. Are we going just all around video games? Are we going by company by
by what?
the like? Are we going like Nintendo, Sony,
All around. All
All
around.
shit,
around games.
all
Yeah.
around? Then it is the shit is obvious. It got to be Sonic, Mario, um,
Don't forget Donkey Kong. That was a good one.
Donkey Kong.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say
what I'm like.
I'm not
That's
putting
what I'm like. I'm like,
Donkey Kong really not that relevant outside that Mario movie. He's historical, but he's not like keeping up with the pace like the other characters are. Mario and Sonic's still relevant.
Mario Sonic is different though.
Mm,
personally, I'm good on Sonic. That's
They
just me.
Mario and Sonic age with kids. I mean, they don't age with kids. I mean, they continue to remain with every kid.
Yeah, yeah. Sonic is like say what you will about people that have their own little transcriptions against Sonic and stuff, but Sonic is like Ninja Turtles. Sonic remains through the ages.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's like evergreen. It's an evergreen property. They make comic books, movies, clothing lines, animations, all kinds of stuff. Like
So
this like an evergreen property. So he definitely should go there up on there.
so all right. So when we say Mount Rushmore, what is the criteria to be on a Mount Rushmore? Are we going
I feel like this is a vague ass question because you could go
exactly?
any direction with this. You could go companies. I know you were saying all around, but like, bruh, there's a lot of shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
That's
I'm
too
saying.
saying?
much.
So if we're going,
That's too
okay,
many game characters.
all right. So okay, for me, if we're going company by company, I will start with Nintendo. So we doing characters or video games?
Uh,
On G.
I
Are we
guess you
doing the
can put
actual game
a character to represent the
A
game.
character,
I
I would
uh,
guess.
say a character represent either a video game or a franchise because
or a franchise? Okay,
And
all
then
right.
that's even harder.
No, let's just stick to video
Nah,
games. Stick to video games.
yeah, it's
uh,
Franchises, because then you'd be talking about like third party franchise, like for example,
no.
a character that's based off of a book or like off of a movie, like they have a Buffy game. You
I
don't
hmm
No,
want to
no, I
be,
don't. No, I'm not
you
talking
don't
about
want to
that at
go,
all.
you don't want to go too deep into that. Yeah.
I feel like
I'm not talking
Nintendo
about that at all.
that with
Okay.
Nintendo is definitely Mario, Donkey
Zelda.
Kong, and all the fighter games.
No, Mario, Donkey Kong, Zelda, and whatever you want to put after.
And the Street
See,
Fighter.
look.
Street
All
Because
right,
Fighter,
all right.
Street Fighter's Capcom,
Listen.
not Nintendo. But I would put Street Fighter on that Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I'll put Ryu on there
Yeah.
because Street Fighter is influential to most fighting games. Like most fighting games, even Tekken, has
mhm.
DNA from Street Fighter.
Well, yes.
I can
Yeah,
agree to that. I can agree to that. Now,
like
if I
All right.
was
So
any
then,
move.
if we're doing that, so okay. So then, if we're doing that, then I would also put Metal Gear Solid on there
See, that
because
Oh
was
that
yeah,
okay.
revolutionary.
Okay, I was thinking Solid Snake, but I was also thinking Master Chief.
yeah, Master Chief. It should definitely probably be some. I think he
that's
revived
why I
and
say we should.
made the first person shooter game more relevant than they would have been
That
without it.
that's why I think we
I would
should go
actually
by
give that to
company.
Unreal Tournament or Quake. I would
That's
put
why I
Quake
Yeah,
on
think.
you
there
could get
rather
it to
than
Unreal
Halo.
Tournament,
But that's why I
especially
think it should be separated by either companies or genres because it's almost
genres. Yeah.
impossible. If we go as genres,
Yeah, we're gonna need multiple Mount Rushmores, man.
exactly. You get what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
So like, if we're going by category, I'm gonna say this: the four best. Well, I'm gonna do fighting games. The four best fighting games is obvious as fuck: Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, and Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
I put Virtual Fighter over Soul Calibur. I'm gonna be honest with
yeah. Virtual Fighter.
Absolutely, like get the
Actually,
fuck out of
no,
here.
I would put Soul Calibur over Virtual Fighter because
Yeah,
Virtual
I
Fighter,
would
I
too.
while
'Cause Virtual Fighter
Virtual
kind of
Fighter
boring.
is
I
a
was
good
playing that the
game.
other day.
Now, Virtual Fighter is a good game and it is revolutionary, but Soul Calibur, just by sheer fucking audacity, is literally the best weapons fighting game ever. Like
ever.
Yeah,
ever.
and it has a
Yeah.
lot of content. And it
Ever.
has a lot of content too. Soul Calibur games have a lot more content than a
And
Virtual Fighter game.
also Soul Calibur revolutionized the guest character.
Yeah, it
That
did.
was
Yeah,
Soul
It started.
Calibur.
yeah,
Nigga, like think about it.
it
It
is.
is fucking 2001, 2002, and you got three different characters on each console. You have
On each.
Link for GameCube. Now, mind you,
Mm,
GameCube version sold the most. The
So
GameCube
people like
version of Soul Calibur 2 sold the most because of fucking Link. Then
mm.
PS2 had Heihachi. You had all the Tekken 4 people going fucking crazy with that one. And
Then you
then
had
for
Spawn.
Xbox, you had fucking Spawn. You feeling what I'm saying? With an
Mhm.
entirely crafted moveset. So it's like Soul Calibur, I'm definitely putting it up there. That's a good choice.
Yeah, everybody, we all know my love for Def Jam quite frankly. So I kind of took my biasness out of it, and I went with
Mhm.
longevity.
That was a good game though.
I went with my criteria is sales, influence, longevity, and ability to adapt to the era. And I felt like
Actually,
those four.
if I could be honest, I would leave sales out of it because horrendous games sell a lot.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
horrendous games sell a lot.
Mortal Kombat
Like for
is
example, everybody complained about Resident Evil 5, right? Everybody's complaining about how Resident Evil 5 was taking the horror out of Resident Evil. It was more action based and stuff like that. But honestly, Resident Evil 5 was the top selling Resident Evil game of all history up until maybe recently. I
But
don't
that was
even know.
because
It might even beat out the new Resident Evil games. I don't even know. I haven't checked. But around the time of that release, that was the most highest selling Resident Evil game. But yeah, everybody claims that it wasn't a good Resident Evil game. So sales don't necessarily mean
I
good
I can dig it.
quality.
I
Yeah.
can dig it. I can dig it. I can agree to that. But
Actually, you know what? I would remove Sonic from the Mount Rushmore and I replace it with GTA.
thank you. Thank you. GTA set a fucking standard and it kept going and it never stopped.
But
Nah,
who from
GTA.
GTA would you put up there?
The nigga from 3.
I would just put the logo.
Or you
Nigga,
could
I
put
put
CJ. You
nigga,
could
I
put
put
CJ.
CJ. Nigga, I put CJ from up there. Shorty, fuck is you talking about?
You
Grove
could put
Street, cuz.
CJ.
Grove
Yeah.
Street.
Grove Street, cuz. Fuck is wrong with you?
So we not putting the dude from Grand Theft Auto 3 on there because I would put
Who?
it because it started with him.
It did. It did.
Are you talking about that the Italian looking dude?
Yeah, started with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, he's the one that was up there. So does that like count as world like open world games?
Nah, I think it's
That's technically sandbox. That's technically
sandbox, yeah, but it's revolutionary. That's for sure though. So it definitely belongs up there.
All right, and then
That's
okay, so
because it pushed the boundaries of what you could put in the game, right? Like, just take the violence out for a second. Take the fact that you can shoot random niggas out for a second. You can drive cars. You can go inside buildings. You can do missions. Like, it pushed the boundary for a video game. Bruh, when Vice
Yeah,
City came out, I shit you not, I played that game for like 9 hours without any breaks because I was just immersed. Mind you, I'm a fucking kid, but nigga, like Vice City with all the fucking colors and all, nigga, I was stuck.
yeah, Vice City was the shit.
Mhm.
That shit was crazy. Vice City was crazy. Like that when that first came out, it was nothing but now for all my good men in here, because we all love wrestling. Give me four. What you gonna say? I already know No Mercy No Mercy is one of them up there. So I
Well, yeah,
already
WWF No Mercy, Def Jam Fight for New York.
eh,
Let's see what else.
Oh, if you're
There's,
gonna say No Mercy, then I can't say WrestleMania 2000.
because that's
I
what I was going to
mean,
say. I'm not gonna lie. You
actually,
gotta pick one.
Virtual
You gotta pick
Fire
one.
Pro Wrestling, Virtual Fire Pro Wrestling, and TNA Impact, because that game was good.
Are you putting that over SmackDown versus Raw 07?
Are you putting that
Hell,
over?
of course
Are
I
you
am.
are you putting that over SmackDown? Shut your mouth or bring the pain?
You know what? Shut your mouth, might win.
Did you forget about bring the pain? Here comes the pain. Like,
It
are you
comes,
I did
serious?
not forget about Here Comes the Pain.
Are you crazy?
But TNA Impact was a good game. But you know what? I put Here Comes the Pain in there.
Thank you. Like, are we serious? That shit was beautiful. And as long as we put Def Jam Fight for New York in there, I don't care what y'all do.
Well, nah, Def Jam Fight for New York legitimately
on
is
the Fight
like one of the
Rushmore. I
best
mean, on the let's
wrestling
say Fight
games.
Rushmore.
yeah,
Oh,
It's,
wrestling.
on the wrestling.
y'all know me. That's the greatest wrestling game ever created. But
Yeah,
don't, don't
but you know, the same people that made WWF No Mercy and Virtual Fire Pro Wrestling also came up with the system for that game because
Yeah,
they did it for Vendetta
it's like
too.
we named a bunch of Aki games. That's
It's
I think
they
that
are the
I
fucking
think
masters of wrestling games.
I think that aside from in between Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi, well, whichever one of those you want to pick, I would pick three. But between that
I thought.
and Def Jam and Def Jam Fight for New York, those are the two best arena fighters that have ever existed.
I would not classify Def Jam Fight for New York as an arena fighter
Why not?
because it's a wrestling game.
It is the second one's
It
a little
is.
bit less. The second one's a little bit less
No,
because you
yo,
can like
let me
Second,
TKO.
no,
no. It is a wrestling game with a street fighter with a street fight kind of like aesthetic.
no, that shit is a wrestling game. I don't care what you say.
It's a fucking wrestling game though. You got grapples, you got light grapples, you got heavy grapples, you have counters
Right.
to grapples. That shit's a fucking
Submission.
wrestling game.
You have submission.
Submission finishes,
You got
like
holds. It's
You have Fat Joe.
that.
You're fat.
Hey Ray, I swear to God, I'll leave this chat if you say his name again.
absolute. Like when you think of arena fighter, you're thinking of games like Dissidia. You're thinking of games like what's it called, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, shit like that. Those are arena fighters.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So since Ray brung up Fat Joe, you dirty bastard.
Is a
Let's
rap
do a mount.
doozy.
Let's do. I hate you, bruh. Let's do. Let's do a Mount Rushmore of boss fights.
Nigga, that one is
Sephiroth.
hard.
That is hard.
Sephiroth.
That is
Yes,
hard.
Sephiroth. Okay.
Sephiroth in
Man.
Kingdom Hearts or Sephiroth?
No, not
Sephiroth
from
what?
Kingdom Hearts. From Final Fantasy VII, boy.
No, because that's one of the easiest boss fights I've ever. As someone that plays Final Fantasy, that's an easy boss fight.
Okay, if Fat Joe not up there, this shit is not valid.
No, Fat Joe's not up there. You just got trauma, nigga.
Bison. Bison.
Nigga, we all got trauma.
I got over mine.
No, all right, yeah. Until I play the music. Or until I, you know what? Until I stand in front of your window with my stomach out because I'm blocking.
Yeah, I told you he traumatized.
He blocked with his stomach.
He do block with his stomach.
Bro, I'm very traumatized, bro. Fuck y'all, man.
Yo, you forget. I've been pedigreed too, just like you. Okay,
bro. That shit took a week, bro. It took a week. It took a week for me to beat this nigga.
Nah, boss fights. The boss fights is hard because there's so many good ones. Like there's so many good ones.
Or like beating the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Why WWE? I don't know why the fuck they did this shit.
What about Bison? And Bison.
He's one of them. But I think Akuma is worse. And we're talking about Street Fighter 2. Akuma.
Actually, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't put M Bison in there. Like M Bison is just like the final guy you fight in a fighting game. Like I'm not really, you know what I'm like. I'd rather put Shao Kahn than M Bison for real. He's a much more iconic final boss.
I honestly would put one.
Well, that depends on what Street Fighter you play. Because in Alpha 3, he was pretty difficult. Bison.
I mean, Alpha 3, he was definitely at his peak. Because story wise, Alpha 3 at Bison was at his peak. So yeah, and that stage with the fucking Shadowloo skull on the background, that shit was tight. But Shao Kahn, but like Shao Kahn was fucking busted. First of all, that character is not fucking fair. You know what I'm saying? So like him as a final boss is much more iconic because niggas used to waste entire fucking paychecks trying to fight that nigga.
Yeah, you know them quarters ain't last long, brother.
I'm also putting Mike Tyson from Punch Out in there. He's way too iconic to not put him in there.
That's
way too iconic.
You couldn't beat him.
Let's see. Yeah, so it's that Shao Kahn. I'm trying to remember another one.
See.
This fucking thing tripping.
Actually, you know what else? You know what other boss fight I'm putting in there? Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts motherfucking 2.
If I'm going with boss fights, I'm thinking of ones that infuriated me.
Nah, I'm thinking about the ones that like you fucking remember. I'm thinking about like the most memorable ones.
So y'all telling me nobody remember Fat Joe? I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Okay, get off of that. Get off of that.
Technically, Fat Joe is not a boss fight.
For me, when I think epic boss battles, the first one that comes to mind was fighting Bowser in Super Mario Brothers 3.
Well, Bowser is going to be probably somewhere, even though Mario games are pretty easy.
Yeah, Mario games are pretty easy, so I wouldn't
I
even
feel like
worry
Yeah,
the
about
I,
it.
I feel like
but it was
But
something
he's an
fun about
iconic
that.
boss, though.
I
Yeah,
feel like
there
them
was
course.
something fun about that particular fight. Out of across the whole Mario franchise, there's just something so much fun about that particular fight
What about
because
I,
you can't damage Bowser directly.
what about Sonic 2 Eggman fight? That last fight. 'Cause you had to go up there with
Mm, mm.
Oh, you mean when you
what
fight
about
that big robot giant, that Walker giant?
yeah, the Walker Giant.
Yeah.
what about when you gotta? What about the final fucking board and fucking Crash Bandicoot too?
That one was easy to me.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
All you gotta do is just not hit the damn rocks, and you can catch Cortex easy.
What about Metal Gear Solid?
And plus, you found that out because you old as shit now. Did you know that when you was young as shit playing that?
I
No.
really need to marathon that game again.
It was just common sense. I'm trying to catch this motherfucker. Oh, there's a rock in my way.
Yeah, but when you're a kid, you don't have that hand-eye coordination.
The,
That's what
that
the memory
it
comes.
took a little while to get the flight controls because the two times you play the outer space stages literally just before that boss battle, it you know
But
don't do much to teach you how to control that shit.
that's pretty much all the fucking video games at that
But
point. Everything
but other than
had
that,
it.
like
Okay, so
the the fight against Cortex in the original Crash Bandicoot game, if you want to talk about a hard one, that one was annoying.
Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time. Not the hardest one, but he
Mm,
was definitely that was definitely a memorable fight.
That one is a contender, but I think I can up. I think I can one up that one. The
What
final
about
fight of Devil May Cry 3 versus Virgil.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
That
That
has
thing
got to
was
be one of the most atmospheric final bosses I've ever fought. Like the
Hey,
music was good, the tension was there, like bruh. And like the fight meant something. You feeling what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
Dante and Virgil, them niggas like they wasn't
don't
even fighting
oh,
because they hated each other. They fought each other because they were so different. You know
They
what I'm
right.
they, they
saying?
Virgil till this day is a badass motherfucker. Like even if you play Devil May Cry 5, the final boss fight in that joint was sick as shit too. Even sicker because it was like the final bout.
But yeah, if I could do a fucking Mount Rushmore, it'll be that. It'll probably Virgil DMC3. Um, what else did I say? I said
No, oh no! I got one for you. I got one for you. Devil Kazuya Tekken 2.
Twa?
Oh, Devil Kazuya, Devil
Twa?
Devil
Kazuya
Kazuya
on
Tekken 2.
Devil Kazuya on Tekken 8. That was a shonen bad guy boss fight right there. That shit
I
was
haven't played 8 yet. I
crazy.
haven't played 8
That
yet,
shit was
but
crazy.
it
You
was.
gotta.
hey,
But just that's the first time because for
hold on,
me
y'all.
it's
Ray, make
hmm?
the noise again, bro. Ray, make the sound effect again.
Twa?
also as
But
much as I love Tekken 2, because I fucking love that game, I don't think it's Mount Rushmore worthy.
mm,
Hard take, hard take, hard take.
Mm.
mm,
I'm kinda jealous. I missed the Mount Rushmore cartoon.
You was there for that.
Was I? Did we?
Yes.
I feel like we didn't even come up with a fucking complete list.
We kind of like went kind of iffy, but remember I said
I think He Man would have to be on there.
I said Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, motherfucking Homer Simpson, and if we was counting anime, Goku. If we wasn't counting
Oh yeah,
anime,
okay. You're right. All right. Now I remember. You
mm.
said Goku and what he would have
But going back to the
said.
subject of video games, I'm trying to think of a good like non-fighting game one.
Need for Speed.
Or you
Bruh,
want to do racing games, nigga?
bruh. Are we doing racing games?
I mean,
Because honestly, that four would kind of be easy. Because I just go
Right,
Need for Speed, Burnout.
Cruising World. I don't care. I don't care.
Ray, no.
Ray,
Cruising
stop
fuck
World.
showing your
racing
age, man.
games. I think the
Stop showing
obvious
your
one is
age.
Mario Kart.
You smoking dick if you think you're
The,
putting Cruising World in the fucking.
Bruh,
That's what I'm like. Ray, stop showing your age, bro.
I don't
Grow
care.
down.
I don't care.
you
We
know
will
what
not
was an
play that game.
underrated ass racing game? Anyone ever
What?
play Sonic Riders on the GameCube?
That shit,
No,
no.
Yeah, I have it. I had that
I
game.
have, but that is definitely not going on.
No.
No, okay. This game not going on the Mount Rushmore, but this is just a game that I want to acknowledge because it was like too good at the time.
Thank you.
Does anybody remember Blur?
Yes,
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
That's one
That
I
was
never played.
that was fire.
That was Mario Kart with real cars. Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit was fire.
Mario Kart's definitely on there.
Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
Mario,
Yeah.
Has to be.
Gran
Mario Kart
Turismo.
Burner.
Gran
You
Turismo.
Yeah,
said
Mario Kart Burnout.
did you say
Gran Turismo? Yeah, I would put it in there. I would.
I I don't know about Burnout, man.
Man,
No,
listen,
definitely
Burnout
fucking Burnout.
Paradise was so good that they had to run it back for the PS4, dog.
Nah, but I'm saying like, but y'all gotta understand. We talking Burnout versus Need for Speed. You know, it's like
It can definitely hang with Need for Speed. Excuse me? Especially with
Oh,
how Need for Speed has fallen off recently. Yeah,
I
it can
mean
definitely
recently,
hang.
but we talk about Need for Speed in this prime was so damn. I
Hey
miss
yo,
the PlayStation 2.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 fed the streets.
Need for Speed
Carbon is my
2.
favorite. Carbon is
Need
one.
for Speed Most Wanted is literally like God tier.
Uh, some I know some folks who are big
Underground 2.
Midnight Club fans that'll challenge you
Midnight
on that.
I don't care what
Club 3
nobody.
Dub Edition. That's a fire game. That's
It's a
Midnight
fire
Club
game.
3, Midnight Club 3 and 2 is the only good ones.
It was a fire game. I don't know if it beats Need for Speed though.
It's not beating Need for Speed. Not Most Wanted, man.
Definitely not.
Beat it.
Nah, but people will make that debate that Midnight Club Dub Edition was better than Underground 2, and I do not agree.
Agree at all. No, no, no,
I
no.
don't agree.
you know
Cars
why?
real
Because
big,
they put
heat
Manny
real
Fresh.
big,
They just
belly real big, everything real big. That's what,
it's the
Nigga,
Manny
just off soundtrack alone, Underground 2 wins.
ladies, gentlemen, exes, parents, mamas, daddy.
Riders on the storm. Bam, bam. Come on, bro.
Come on,
What
man.
game?
No,
What
we're
game
not.
y'all
That
talking
was
about
not
right now?
Underground 2.
racing
Need for
games.
Speed
Oh,
Underground too.
It was more or less
And
racing games. Need Project got the racing too, but that's just anybody. But no one that didn't have an Xbox probably don't even know what that is.
That's what I'm saying. You naming these niche ass games. Like, I'm trying to make a
Right.
Mount Rushmore.
That game is so good though.
The game is good, though. I know what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
if it was up to me, Ridge Racer would be up there. But unfortunately, there are more iconic games.
Who
this
remembers
nigga,
Jet Moto? Who remembers Jet Moto from the
I
PlayStation
remember
1?
Jet Moto. I
No,
remember
I
remember
know
Roll
that.
Ray
Yeah.
Cage.
do.
I
I know Ray
remember
owe
that
that.
game. I
I do
remember
remember
Roll
Jet
Cage.
Moto.
And I also remember Wipeout.
I do remember
Oh,
Jet. Well,
fuck Wipeout.
what's that one game that is based off of anime that I always see people play? There's every time it's in arcade.
It was a racing game.
It's a racing game. But it's based off of anime.
Initial D?
Mhm.
Initial D. Yeah, you wouldn't put that up there. I feel like you
No.
wouldn't put that up there.
No,
No.
no,
Not for
bro.
racing games.
No, bro. It's Gran Turismo, Mario Kart. What we said,
Need
It
for
was
Speed.
Gran
Need
Turismo, Mario Kart, Need for Speed, and Burnout.
and Burnout. I'm still skeptical on Burnout,
Wait,
but
wait,
I
wait.
take I.
So y'all not putting Forza? Y'all not gonna put Forza?
That's see
See,
That's
controversial.
all right. So this is
See,
what I'm
see,
gonna
not a
say.
I
lot of
would
people
take out
fuck with Formula
Burnout.
One like that.
I would take out
And you
Burnout.
talk to a bunch of
Wait,
niggas, we don't fuck with Formula One like that.
see. I just kick sand. I'm just saying controversial.
Listen, listen, because I also thought Forza, but that game also kind of fell off.
it fell off
If you
hard.
remember the Forza that came out for the Xbox One, and how you had to download a damn near 50 gig patch day one
Mm.
just
Mhm.
to even play the game. You feeling what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's because it's
It
like
just wasn't worth it.
I will put it in, but it kind of fucked itself. Like Battlefield. You feeling what I'm saying? Battlefield did the same shit where it's like this is a legendary ass game series, but recently with all the decisions that have been made for like the recent games, like I don't know if it's legendary status anymore. It's too much, fuck shit.
Mhm.
Too much fuckery.
I'm gonna just.
Like bro, I'll give you just to give you another example, like Cyberpunk the 2077 could have been one of the greatest games ever fucking made, but they fumbled it. And it doesn't even matter if they fix the game from the ground up. Like, nigga, you
It should have
fumbled it.
been. It should have been up to par before it got released in the first place.
It shouldn't have been that. Like what they
They
released it
they
as
they
was
ru- they
so
ruined
bad.
cyberpunk. They ruined cyberpunk. I was
It's better
I,
now.
I remember
It's better
I
now.
remember I remember seeing that damn I remember seeing that damn preview video first, and I was like,
All right.
eating.
So now we got to do them for shooters.
Oh,
Ooh, Call of
Golden,
Duty, GoldenEye, Call of Duty was next.
I'm gonna
GoldenEye,
throw Doom in there. I'm gonna throw Doom in there.
GoldenEye, Call of Duty, Halo.
What about Gears of War?
No,
Mm.
I love Gears of
Mm.
War. No.
I don't. I'll do Gears of War over Halo. I'll do Gears of
No,
War over Halo.
no,
Nah,
Hell
fuck no.
no.
Nah, fuck no.
no,
Hell
You too.
I'll do
fucking
Gears
no.
over Halo.
no,
Dion,
hell
Dion, there you
no.
go.
Hell
Dion, here you go, kick and stand again.
I don't
I
care.
actually I agree with him personally on that. Personally, I agree with him on that. I will play
Mhm.
Gears of War before I play Halo,
Oh, so both of
especially
y'all just
recent
kick and
ones.
stand.
Yeah, yeah.
I
We
can't
we
agree
doing
with
And
that.
then
that.
even still, I'll play Destiny before I play either one of them personally.
All right, Ray,
I
kick him out the chat.
cannot.
Ray,
I,
kick him out the
He
chat,
said kick
please.
him out the chat.
He said Destiny. It's
no,
his destiny not to be here. Oh my God, he said Destiny,
no, not Destiny.
I'm not elected it from
not
Mount
Destiny.
Rushmore. Don't get it twisted. I'm not
Okay,
elected
all right.
Destiny from Mount Rushmore. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, before I touch Gears of War or Halo, I play Destiny.
Mass Effect is better than Destiny in my opinion. But that's just
Like
me.
I
I don't
said, for
even,
Resident
but
Evil.
you know what? I consider Mass
Matt.
Effect to be more like a RPG, a
It
shooter
Yeah,
is.
yeah. That's what I was
RPG.
about to say. Yeah,
yeah,
You know
much
what I'm
more.
saying?
Yeah.
again, for shooters, I want to throw Doom up there.
And you know what?
Doom.
I'd rather.
I'd rather you say Doom than
Mass Effect.
nah. That yeah, definitely Doom Mass
I'm
Effect.
not
But
mad
that
at
damn,
I'm not mad at Doom.
this this is a hard. What about Serious Sam? Do y'all remember that game?
I remember
Yes, but that is
Serious.
Yeah, I
definitely not
remember. I
fucking.
was.
And then how old school do you want to go for shooters? Because I'll throw Gallagher.
Nigga, that is
Oh
a
Lord.
that is not a shooter, nigga. That's a shmups game.
You
Like,
said it was a
Um,
schmucks game.
What's the
what
object of the
about
game? To shoot shit, right?
hey,
nigga?
I've never heard a black person say schmuck.
Yeah,
You schmuck.
Goddamn schmuck.
Yeah, you schmuck.
Yes, yeah, schmuck. That's something that Jewish
Dinner with
people say. Ain't that like a Jewish
dinner with
thing?
the schmuck. Dinner
Italian.
with the schmuck.
More or less Italian.
Yeah,
Italian.
Yeah.
Oh.
it basically means lame or weird or goofy.
Look at
How
this
we look at this schmuck.
Look at this. Look at this schmuck.
But
yeah,
nah,
but
okay,
I
we said
definitely agree with
GoldenEye,
GoldenEye being in there. Definitely,
GoldenEye, Call
Call
of
of Duty.
Duty.
I have to put it in there. Um,
Y'all just mentioned Doom and play.
Battlefield. It's like,
Halo.
you know what?
I'm gonna stick with Halo.
Yeah,
Halo,
Halo definitely. Halo
hey,
definitely.
hey,
Like I said,
Halo, bring it back. Hey,
Slay.
like I
Halo
said,
What
I
about
revive.
still think I'll
Halo
stay just.
revive for the
no?
first.
Actually, what about Counter Strike?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh,
Halo
and
2?
who remembers
Halo 2?
the Medal of Honor series?
I do. That
That's
I hold
that's
that
what I was
series
thinking
so
about. I'm
fucking
thinking
near
about
and dear to my heart. I hold that
Dude,
fucking series near and
that's
dear to
what
my
need to
fucking
come
heart.
back. A Medal of
that's
Honor.
what you should have said. You should have been said that.
But I cannot, in good conscience, put it in Hall of Fame. Not Hall of Fame. Mount Rushmore,
Yeah, because that's
because
not.
it hasn't maintained its relevance, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's a
Oh, what game you talking about?
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor. Like I
Oh yeah,
said,
yeah, it hasn't
that
maintained us
fourth
yet.
slot
You're right.
before I put give me Doom. If you give me Doom over Gears, then I'll give you here Halo. I'll give you Halo.
you just trying to
I mean,
force
you do
feed.
got a
I
point
don't
with
have.
But,
Doom.
but
I
you
Doom
don't
just
is
have a
but you
problem
just
definitely
with Doom.
Because
debatable.
if
Doom
you're talking
Doom is
iconic shooting games, first person, especially
Doom is
first
definitely
person, like one of
debatable.
the first ever first person games like that, come on, you gotta throw Doom in there.
Yeah, but
Okay, but if we're throwing Doom in there, then we also got to throw Wolfenstein in there.
ooh,
Yeah, but Wolfenstein is more of a
I'm
shooting
not
game than Doom is, though. I think
I'm not
because those
disagreeing
those
with you
demons
there.
don't always really be shooting at you in Doom. You know, I
so
consider like a
it's
shooting game a game where it's like a cover system or
Just about
something like.
every shooting game that we've mentioned so far features some form of melee combat as well, though.
all
Yeah,
right. Okay,
but like
so
Doom,
all
the
right,
demons they be coming up and meleeing you most of the time. They might have like a demon here and there that will shoot at you.
But your primary mode of defending yourself in the Doom games is with some form of a firearm, and
Yeah, that's true.
okay.
you
So
get several
if
different kinds.
all right, so if we bringing up Doom and that's the concept, then why are we not talking about Resident Evil?
that's not a
I would
shooting.
not consider that a shooting
If
game.
anything, that's a
That's
genre of survival
But
horror.
That's a
it's literally
survival
the
horror.
but
that's
it's
yeah,
literally this. It's literally this.
survival horror,
But
a little
it's
bit of
literally the
platforming.
same. It's literally the same concept Dion just said.
Doom is
He
Defending
actually
literally just
yourself
said
with a gun.
yeah, you're literally defending yourself with a gun.
But
Yeah,
here's
but
my thing.
There, there's a
If I may,
there's a
here's my
cover
thing with
system.
Doom.
There's a cover system. There's a inventory for bullets and stuff like that. You
Hmm.
like it's literally the same thing. The only you just don't have nobody shooting back at you. But
Sometimes, well, it depends. Like when you get to four, then you might.
yeah,
no, but you're confusing one of the major gameplay elements with the actual game. It's not a shooting game in the sense that the gun is not like really the only primary weapon that you can use to kill a zombie.
yeah, that's a fact. Okay,
You
you're
feeling
right.
what I'm saying? And then also you could just straight up avoid the zombies. You don't even have to do any combat.
Actually, it's preferable. I think the game developers prefer you to avoid. That's why you have limited resources in Resident Evil in the first
Very
place.
limited resources. And then
Right.
the harder the
That's
game gets, the
more
more scarce the
about
resources are.
survival.
that's
Yeah.
hard though. I've seen those runs. Those runs are hard.
Those ones are fucking hard because Resident Evil enemies are so fucking like diverse.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
diverse amount of fucking enemies. So if you're trying
yeah.
to do it with like not hurting anything, it's actually hard.
Yeah,
But like you can't get past the bosses. Like the bosses you're gonna have to fight. So
Right.
That's what you want to save all your
And
ammo for.
that's right. And I was going to say that's even still with the limited ammunition and resources and blah blah blah.
And those fucking liquors. I hate them.
Okay, yeah, I hate them. Oh, those liquors. Hey, so, oh my God, why would you even? Oh my God, I don't even want to play Resident Evil no more just
Can
because of
we need to do a Mount Rushmore of like the most annoying enemies in games because there are a few. Oh my god, there
yeah,
are a few that
nigga,
are
we
just
about
all
to
like
the
be here all night.
all the
I'm
annoying
not no. That's it's a conversation for another night because I know niggas trying to get out of here, but
all the annoying enemies are in Left 4 Dead. That's what I was just saying.
oh man,
no.
Especially
What
no no
about
no no no.
no?
I
What
wanna
about the
I wanna
dogs from Call of Duty when you play zombie mode?
Oh yeah, fuck them too. Yeah, fuck them too.
stupid dogs.
no,
Stupid
I
dogs.
wanna give a special fuck you to the smokers in Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh
Fuck
my
them niggas.
god.
Actually fuck them niggas, bro.
The if you ever play Killing Floor, the crawlers can go to hell.
Yeah, fuck them too. But I hate the witches. I don't care what it is.
Nah, the witches are avoidable. You just be getting caught up
I
because you're
just be
stubborn.
getting caught because I play with Calf.
Yeah, but Cav, like, bro, we've learned how to play around Cav because she's gonna get you in fucking trouble. I
Huh.
Oh
don't
yeah,
even know
hey, all
why
right.
niggas be following.
So if we send in special fuck yous, a fuck you to every juggernaut in Call of Duty, all y'all some bitches. Every last one of y'all.
I want to give two middle fingers to Lakitu from the Super Mario series, throwing those damn spike enemies at us, bastard.
I want to give a fuck.
uh,
I just want to give a fuck you to Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts. 'Cause,
I want to give a fuck you
Oh
to
yeah,
every
that's
to. I want
boss.
to give a fuck you to everyone who's playing Tekken 8 and ranked. You have made the game worse. Thank you.
Playing Tekken 8 and what?
Ranked.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
y'all, yeah, fuck y'all. And you know
These
what?
niggas will mess with
Since we
your
giving out
connection.
since we giving
Oh,
out free fuck yous, everybody know who I'm about to say next.
fuck you,
Fuck
Fat Joe.
you, Fat Joe.
Fuck you, Fat Joe. I see.
Yes, I am
I hope
traumatized.
that
That
Joe
was a
gets this and challenges you to a match on that Jam Fight from New York and plays as himself and beats your ass.
bruh. All right, so Dion, I'm gonna find out where you live, and I'm gonna stand in front of your door with my stomach out.
Actually, if I can be completely honest with you, you want to know who was whooping my fucking ass? Not too long ago, I was playing Def Jam Vendetta. Fucking Scarface.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Scarface.
Ooh.
Scarface been a god.
No, like Ray, I think you were there watching me. That nigga is hard to fucking fight.
Yeah, Scarface. Scarface
I'm
is
about to download. I'm about to download Fight for You New York. What's the better version? What's the better
the
version of
GameCube
Fight for You New
version.
York? PlayStation or GameCube or
The
Xbox?
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
PlayStation
PlayStation,
version.
PlayStation.
But
PlayStation.
Best version is the PlayStation one. Trust me.
best version is the PlayStation version.
Don't fuck with the GameCube one.
The GameCube was not that
'Cause-
bad.
no, listen. There's a glitch in the GameCube
Voice.
version of that game that fucks with your game file.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
And
forgot
I
about
think it
And
was
there's no
missing. I think
voice
it was missing
acting.
something in the character creation too.
it. It's
Mhm.
all the
It's the
voices.
GameCube.
That one
The
voice.
GameCube is missing the voice options, and it's actually missing part of the soundtrack.
Yeah. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
so
Okay.
hey, Father, just because you said something about Scarface, I just want to mention two more people from the Def Jam thing who turned out to be complete dogs, and I would never want to fight them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, David Banner, M.I., quicker letter I, quicker letter I, hump back I, make you want to die. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out to Bone Crusher. Because then nobody really used Bone Crusher, but Bone Crusher was a bitch ass nigga.
Yo, I use Bone Crusher.
For me,
I use.
no. Outside of Fat Joe and Snoop as the final boss of that game, the two fights that pissed me off the most, honestly, were Bone Crusher and Ghostface. I struggled against wrestlers in that game for some reason. I don't know why.
I
Oh
struggled against,
no, nah,
I,
Ghostface
str-
will powerbomb the shit out you.
Yeah.
I struggled against Sean
Disrespectfully.
Paul.
Sean Paul.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, Sean Paul was kind of difficult too.
I about to say I struggled against Sean Paul. That
Me,
was one of
it was
those.
Busta Rhymes.
If you
Busta Rhymes magic.
if you knew see if you know how to do your defenses and shit, know how to counter, right? Sean Paul is light work.
But not really. It depends. It really depends on what type of fighter you. Because
My
I really
creative
feel like,
character was a street fighter, a kickboxer, and a martial artist.
see, you a typical nigga.
Oh, and this is just random. Fuck you to everybody that picked Michael Vick and Madden 04.
Hey, no,
Damn.
fuck no. Hold up. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it a step further, Ray. Since we doing that shit,
Uh-huh.
fuck, fuck everybody who played NBA Streets and decided to pick Stretch. You's a bitch ass nigga.
Nah. So so Calvin players, if you use Yoshimitsu, you a bitch. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
If you use Yoshimitsu, you a bitch.
All right.
Wow.
Hey, Dion, cool it. Hey Dion, cooler with the bitch word because I use Yoshi miss you. Fuck you.
You
I
a
use Yoshi Mitsu.
There's two people in this
I'm
chat.
not thinking about mine. You a bitch.
Yeah, nigga,
That man
you
got
got spun on. That's why you mad. You got spun on.
this
Hey,
man
all right,
got
so
spinning attacks. This man got moves that steal your soul. This man
oh,
got moves that steal your health. Your
see him in the
condition
Soul
oh,
is
Calibur 6.
ridiculous. And
hold on,
so
I got one
conversation.
more. I got one more quick one. If you play Tekken and you use Brian, I swear to God, I want to blow your house up. Thank you.
God.
Q, we here. That's why you my boy.
I hate Brian Fury, bro. I swear to God, I just want to. I wish I could just throw water on the
What,
nigga because he's a robot.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
an
what
a
Oscar
happened
pain
to
in
player.
the
I'm an
ass,
Oscar
man.
what
player,
happened to
but whatever.
Bruce? What happened to Bruce? Wasn't that where he came from? So they
Nah,
kind of similar
All right.
a
Here,
little
you want
bit.
to know what happened to Bruce? You really want to know what happened to Bruce? That nigga is
What happened to
gone.
Bruce, bro? What happened to Bruce, bro?
He's
He's
you
gone.
said he's what?
He's gone.
Like dead?
No, not dead. He's just gone.
He
Hey,
just
You know
gone.
Sean.
They
how
just said,
you know how you go to a party, you stay there, and then you leave. That's exactly what
yeah,
Bruce did. He
he
left.
left. Look
He ain't
There's
came
no
back.
backstory. The's no he's dead. The nigga just left. He said,
at this said,
I'm
fuck
out.
it.
Goodbye," and then he left.
He said we got all these devils and bears and shit. I ain't dealing with this shit no more.
That
No,
nigga said,
but the
"Where's
thing
the
is, he
fish?"
did because he worked directly under Kazuya, so he
Hmm.
was about the smoke. He even had his own like division in the special military and everything. The
he was
nigga just left.
Kazuya's right hand at one point.
Yeah, the nigga just left. He just like left.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck that."
Hmm.
He was literally like, "Fuck that shit." To be
He just
honest,
walked away.
He said he taking a
like,
ball and going home.
fuck
He
everybody that
went
was
home to be a
said,
family man.
fuck all y'all, fuck all them motherfuckers, fuck every
Mhm.
last one of y'all,
Also,
all y'all.
Icon in one of them Dragon Ball Z games where he had one unstoppable ass move and and he had armor. That motherfucker had
Oh
armor.
man, hold up, nostalgia, because we all grown. Fuck Afro Thunder, you bitch ass nigga. I still ain't
Ready to
forgot about you.
rumble.
That's my
Ooh.
nigga. You can't.
That was a
Yo,
bitch ass nigga.
Ooh.
That was a bitch ass nigga, bro.
Who?
I
that's my guy. Yeah.
I
Afro.
couldn't beat Afro. I couldn't beat Afro Thunder to save my fucking life.
Nah, you know who I hated? You know who I hated?
Butcher
I
Brown.
hated I hated Edge from Rival Schools, the nigga with the knife.
Oh,
Wow.
you talking about the purple
Rival
dude?
schools.
Yeah.
Damn that. Oh yeah, we going back.
Oh,
Oh,
nigga, you
you
gonna
going
hate
back
me
back
then because I
I
back
actually
back.
know how to play.
I found his
Damn.
ass a
I was
particularly
playing that. I
annoying in
was
that
playing it like
game.
last month
Oh,
on my emulator on Steam.
oh
That ain't
yeah,
still
damn.
running.
How dare I not say this shit? My last fuck you goes to Ray and Skullgirls. You's a bitch.
I
And
need to.
also
Ray
goes
and Star Wars.
I don't need
no,
to
it's
pick up
Skullgirls.
Skull game.
Skullgirls. Ray and Skullgirls.
Oh,
He's a bitch.
Skullgirls. Okay, Skullgirl. Yeah, yeah.
I've
Oh,
been
and there's
meaning to
another.
pick up Skull Girls. I've been meaning to
Oh,
try
and,
that one.
oh, and Ray. This is another fuck you for Dale Curry. I still ain't forgot about that shit.
Oh
You
no,
think
not the Dale
you think
Curry.
Del Curry is bad?
Not the
Ask
Dale
father
Curry.
about John Starks.
Not the fucking John Stock.
Ask father about John Starks.
Ah,
I have never seen a nigga make so many 3-pointers in my life.
hey, nah, you ain't seen Dale Curry.
We was no, we was playing. We was playing NBA Jam, and I picked the Knicks. And I was like,
Why the fuck would you play him in NBA Jam, man? Hey, father, I know you're a bold, smart individual who ain't scared of shit, but you gotta pick your battles, bro.
I've never seen a nigga make so many 3-pointers in my life.
Father, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a simple question. Remember that one day that I brought UFC to school, and I spent 5 hours beating the shit out of everybody that walked in there. Do you hear the laugh?
Oh
Do,
shit!
do y'all hear the laugh?
No. Who was? And matter of fact, Father, you were there for this one too. Who was it that brought Fight Night to the lounge at one time? and
Me,
was matching everybody.
me.
And me having never played Fight Night in my entire life, whooped his ass first try. Was that you, Ray, or was that someone else?
I don't know. You
Bro,
didn't beat
Ray
me. I
bought
know
the
I left
game.
undefeated.
Not Ray bought the game, but I think it was Ed that said he would like to. He played that game a lot, and then you beat him,
Got his ass whooped.
if I remember correctly.
They say Dion, I'd have whooped your ass up and down the goddamn ring. But I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna leave that there. Oh yeah, and
Mhm.
it was like it was like a couple games I
As a
was
matter of
terrorizing
fact,
people.
as a matter of fact, no, I remember who used who in that fight. We both used heavyweights. He picked Mike Tyson. I used Tommy the Hitman Hearns, and I
Tommy
somehow walked and I somehow walked away with that.
Hold on.
Tommy ain't a heavyweight.
He's in the middleweight. Tommy, Hitman Hearns is the middleweight.
What? I forget how much did he weigh again?
He was a middleweight.
Yeah, he was a middleweight. He was definitely a middleweight.
Well, either way, I somehow knocked him out as Tommy Hearns.
I don't know how, because that's like two different weights.
There
No, that
was
nigga's trash.
pretty
You
sure
know
there was a
that?
way to
I've
get past the weight class
weight
thing.
classes. I've done it before. You played different weight classes. So if
Oh
you
shit, Ray! Oh shit, Ray! Fuck you and Luigi. That's the most. That's the most diabolical combination in the world. Fuck Luigi
Or
to the
Smash
day I
Brothers.
fucking die. Fuck Luigi. I'm gonna kill. It's still fuck Luigi today. That
No,
uppercut is the
no,
most
no, no, no,
diabolical
no,
shit I've
no,
ever seen in
no,
my life.
no, 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 no.
No,
Let me tell you which character on Smash
You don't
Brothers.
understand. No, Dion, you don't understand. Ray has a thing with trolling me, bruh. That's literally his thing. Ray is
Let,
like that father. Ray is that father that gives you all the hope. Like, yeah, man, you doing good. You getting good at this. And then all of a sudden he just beats the shit out you and it makes you not want to play the game no more. That
nah,
was him.
see,
The nigga spent a week teaching me how to play Skullgirls. By the end of the week, I actually thought I was good. The nigga picked. I picked three people. The nigga picked one person and beat the shit out of me.
no. Let me tell you which character on Smash Brothers. Now, thanks to my son, I have a newfound respect and fear for Bowser Jr.
Oh, you like? Oh, you like?
Here's the thing. As often as I play Smash Brothers myself, I haven't really encountered at least many good Bowser Juniors. And then I made the mistake of getting my son a copy of Smash Brothers, and he decides to pick up Bowser Jr. and it, it it's it's worse because my main is Bowser Senior, so
That's
that makes
crazy.
it worse.
Son,
Hey, fuck, fuck Tara from Soul Calibur 2.
Wait,
That bitch with the bitch with the hoop. That bitch that had the hula hoop with the blade at the end. I forgot
Tira,
the dude.
Kira,
I
and she
forgot.
comes in
I forgot.
3. She
Y'all,
appears in Soul
y'all,
Calibur 3, not
y'all
2.
know. Y'all know who was whooping everybody ass with that person at school. I can't remember his name, but he made me mad as hell.
Javon.
Oh my god. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna whoop his ass in it. One day I'm gonna beat. One day I'm gonna beat the
Ray,
brakes off of Tara ass when I see her.
Ray. Do you know? Do you want to know what I remember? Do you remember when we was playing Smash 4 and you were so close to beating Silent Trey? Like you were so close, and then that
Oh
nigga
my
dropped the
god.
bowling ball on you.
Oh my.
Oh shit!
Ain't that what I yelled? The 5 fucks. That was what I.
Oh shit! Does anybody remember when I surprisingly beat everybody in Mortal Kombat trilogy?
You
That was.
Mortal Kombat trilogy. That was your shit. I
I'm
was.
about to say that. I warned y'all. I told y'all this is the Mortal
That's
Kombat that.
one too. I have a PS1 here at the crib too. I need to find Mortal Kombat
About to,
Trilogy again.
niggas, Sindel was unstoppable that day. I was just so happy that I still remember everything. But then I had to pay for it because I had to play everybody else and everything else, and everybody just whooped my ass back and forth.
When it comes to Mortal Kombat, my boy to this day is always going to be Sub Zero. I don't care what nobody
Fuck,
says.
you so boring.
By the way, still
What?
to this day, if I see Silent Trey, it's on site. I just
Hey, on the code, if I see Silent Trey, bro, it's definitely on site.
that nigga is on site.
If I see Silent Trey, if I see Shoe Boots, bro, it's I'm whooping ass, bro.
What do you have against shoe boots? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh no, my number one enemy is Brandon because he's the sandbagging king. I don't believe shit he say out his mouth no more.
I've been telling y'all this nigga just doing.
He's a liar. Oh, I've never played this before. How the fuck
Oh,
have you never played something and do a 10-hit combo? Stop lying to me,
oh,
Brandon.
I just remembered something. So recently, Nintendo added Killer Instinct, the OG Killer Instinct, to their Super Nintendo library on the Switch. Am I the only one who remembers trying to move heaven, hell, and earth trying to get past Idol?
Oh, I know as a matter of
I
fact,
remember Idol.
I know as a bastard. He's also a
Mhm.
bastard in the 2013 version too. Fuck that
I
nigga.
didn't. I
Yeah, he's
didn't
a
play
piece of
that
shit,
one.
man.
I
He is a
didn't
piece of
play
shit.
that one, but I
That's
hated
on
him
that's
in
on
the
Steam right.
original.
That's on Steam right now at Xbox.
Yeah,
So if you
by
got
the way,
like a PC or laptop, you could play it.
yeah. By the way, KO Kid, if I see you as on site, nigga, fuck you and your cats. Like that.
Damn, cuz the cats though.
Oh man.
Nah, bro, dog. I be having this motherfucker, and he gets
Oh
saved.
shit. Hey, what? Hey, father. Fuck you and Astaroth too. I ain't forget about you either.
Oh, I was wondering when
Oh
someone.
nah. Hey, hold on. Wait, nah, father. If you
No,
and
fuck
me
him.
ever
Him and
meet up,
Astaroth.
hold on,
Him and Astaroth.
hold on. I gotta say something just real quick. If you and me ever meet in person, we are playing Injustice One. Bring your Solomon Grundy. I'll bring Doomsday. I want all the smoke, nigga.
I want all the
I
smoke.
remember all them battles. I want all the smoke, nigga.
He gonna make you wish you was born on a Monday.
Man,
Oh no,
fuck
nigga!
Wallace.
The
Wallace was
way
the only
me
person.
and father used to trade blows on Injustice One. Ooh.
Man, father used to piss me off because he purposely picked the big ass slow people and beat your ass with them.
But he knew how to whip that motherfucker though.
Bro, Astaroth, bro, I hate that nigga, bro. I hated him before
Hey,
Wallace. I hated him before Wallace. I hated him after Wallace. But I hate him more because of Wallace.
The Soul Calibur character I hate is Yoshimitsu.
We know. I
On
would have beat
Tekken,
your
I can
ass.
deal with him. On Tekken, I can deal with him. On Soul Calibur, no.
it's nice to know that I'm still feared out in these streets.
Hey,
Bitch, I don't fear you. You dead.
No. It's not even a fear. It's a matter of respect. Because
Nah,
let's be real, Fighter on Injustice, you and me is up for each other's heads. That fight was epic.
hey, father, do you know what this is? This is Chris Jericho, and you just made the list. That's what the fuck that is.
He's
Damn.
so angry.
Well, this is Def Jam Fight for New York, and you just reached Fat Joe, nigga.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. Fuck is you talking about? You know what time it is with me at Def Jam Fuck for New York. You know I don't lose in that. You know I
Yo,
was a god in that too.
nigga,
Niggas died in that too.
nigga, I will pick comp and powerbomb you 3 times.
Did you just say comp, bruh?
Comp, nigga.
You
That's
just
my
said comp.
nigga.
I would. You know what? I would be
Man,
petty. I'd be petty as shit and pick Dan G on your stupid ass.
Oh
Angie
my
is
man,
not
god.
I'll
bad.
be having for Mom Deep to spank your shit. Shut up.
Or I go pick Snow.
Snow, nigga, bruh. I'll pick Danny Trejo on your
My dude
ass.
was
Play with
Havoc
me.
from Mob Deep.
You said, oh yeah.
I'll pick Danny Trejo with the fucking jeans, and I'ma kick you.
Hey, hey, if you ever walk up to me with a Mexican with some fucking jeans, I'm like, father. Hey, all right. See, now I see you taking pages out of Ray book and you starting to troll me now.
Hey, I'm
He's a
not trolling.
Mexican.
I'm just telling the truth.
He's a Mexican with no shirt on, with biker gloves and blue jeans. Confused as fuck.
Say
Confused
goodbye.
as fuck.
Say goodbye, bitch. Goodbye, bitch.
Get a bye, bitch. Or I pick Red Man. just so I can hear him say, "I'm gonna rip your tongue out and lick my ass with it." Pause. No Diddy. Pause. No Diddy.
No Diddy is crazy.
No Diddy. My bad.
You know that shit got trademarked, right?
Yeah. Shout out to the nigga in Philly that trademarked it, cause that's about to be a phrase forever, nigga. No Diddy.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
It's funny as fuck, but it's so true. No Diddy.
Oh, by the way, because I want people to look at this. This is the Def Jam tier list, and I know there's plenty of others, but this kind of like who is really good is who's really bad. Exhibit is banned, so anybody who ever picked the Exhibit and was winning, you cheated. Those wins don't count.
Wait, Exhibit was banned?
Yes, Exhibit is
I
banned.
used to crush Exhibit. I used to crush Exhibit. What?
No, we're talking about like in a tournament setting.
In a tournament setting, he is banned.
He is, because he right. He was
What was so
OP.
bad about Exhibit?
He was OP. All his stats was up and everything was even.
He has most of these people
So you
got
mean
like
he's what they
moves
call
you can't
cheap
get up out of.
character.
Nah. Exhibit was literally the sneaky god tier nigga. But that's fucked up. They said Exhibit was banned. Why? Because
Nah, there's actually a
West Coast
few
custom?
banned characters in
So
there.
they banned Exhibit, but they allowed Fat Joe.
No, Sticky Fingers,
'Cause
Suspect, Common Electro, Redman, Snoop Dogg.
They allowed Snoop, but they banned Exhibit.
That's what you got.
bruh, Exhibit is really cheese, bruh. I'm
Dog,
telling you.
heavy, literally, no, because literally heavy anything from Snoop kills when you're in red. Heavy anything from Snoop kills in red.
Yeah, this band, there's a couple.
That don't make no sense.
There's a couple of them like that right there.
I understand now. I know. I remember fighting Exhibit for myself, and he knew he could take a beat and then disrupt back. But nigga, play defense.
Here's
Again, if your character
okay,
game was like
here's
that, you
another
could stop
list.
anybody.
Here's another list. It's just like a god tier bandit CEO like Sticky Fingers, Suspect, Common Electra, Redman, Snoop, Bubba Sparks, Cindy J, Exhibit, Henry Rollins, Slick Rick, and Busta Rhymes. And
Sticky
Who makes
Fingers?
these lists?
people that actually go to these tournaments. This actual CEO tournament, they have Def Jam Fight for New York as an actual one of the tournament games.
Sticky wasn't even that tough.
Who, Sticky Fingers? Shit.
Okay,
I played niggas that be sticky outside
Not
the
as a
story mode.
Dion. You're comparing them as a computer. We talking about fighting with like
I know you're talking about fighting against actual people. Sticky wasn't all that.
No,
yes, he was.
He has a jab loop.
No, Sticky Fingers was like that. Like, I feel like any Street Fighter who had the ability to grab you and then power punch you was already S tier right there.
Yeah, some people
That's
had
every Street Fighter character.
No, some people
That's
had
every Street Fighter style character. Like,
no, it's not.
Some people had jab loops that you really could not get up out of. Like if they would jab you out the whole fucking thing.
I mean, that's another story.
That's all they're gonna do.
Only reason I bring this up because y'all say,
why is the A tier blank on this list? Wait a minute. I just noticed no one's next to that. Like, what?
Yeah. I just want people to understand because he was like, I will beat you with Dan G. Dan G is fucking S tier. And so is Danny Trejo.
Dan G is S tier?
Yeah, Dad G's been S tier. Like Dad G has like one of the best move sets in the whole game. Like, yeah, it's damn it. That's why I told you Shaw hard as shit.
Shaw Paul is also S tier.
Let's see. I'll give Bleak a pass because I remember Bleak was slow but punch hard as fuck.
David Banner will punch you hard as fuck. Where you at?
David Banner should be banned.
I'll give Bone Crusher a pass because just defensively he is just.
That's all I used to do with David Banner was throw haymakers. That's all I did because it will hurt.
Bro, that's all you got to do, bro. He should be banned. He should have been banned.
Havoc is also.
That wasn't nobody but Jay-Z.
I made it a point to master that counter mechanic. to deal specifically with Fat Joe, David Banner, the bigger characters that I was struggling with the character I created. I made it a point to master that counterattack mechanic.
Yeah, I think Redman had a punch loop that was hard to get out of, and I think same thing with Exhibit. There's something about them. They have this like a punch loop that you just cannot get up out of, and some shit like that. But that's why they
The,
was
Exhibit
like,
had Exhibit had them high knees and them elbows. He was fucking you up.
and I remember Exhibit was a submission fighter as well, so you could go into the knee strike and then chain into a submission hold too,
yeah. So was
and
Buster
like and
Rhymes.
really just like ruin somebody.
So was Buster Rhymes. And
But
people
that's
used to sleep on
but
Buster
again,
Rhymes.
you gotta really know what you're doing if you gonna fight with a submission character though.
Yeah, people used to sleep on Buster Rhymes. I tell people Buster Rhymes will
The
fucking wear you out.
Buster Rhymes' damage was ridiculous for a submission fighter.
Yeah, he will wear you out. That was Buster Rhymes' whole joint was wear you out. That's why I tell
Hmm.
people like Buster Rhymes. You just
It's just like it's certain characters. It's just like if they grab me, my heart stops because I knew that's like half my life bar.
yeah, Fat Joe with the pedigree.
Uh huh.
Fuck Fat Joe.
Yeah, there was characters on there. They
If
started
Fat
grabbing me.
Joe grabs you,
I'd be
if
ready
Fat
to give
Joe,
up at that
Bone
point.
Crusher, David Banner, or D Mob grabs you, you were basically dead.
Man, nigga, D Mob grab you. You might as well start the game over.
Oh,
You might as
especially
well quit the match, start it over, fight him again, because that shit is over with.
D Mob,
Nah,
and
you
and
want to
then
know
am I
how
the
I know
only
D-Mob?
one? Is it just me, or does D Mob love pushing niggas in the corners and just doing God knows what to you?
yes, that was his game. He was
That
a
that's the point.
Okay,
That's why I said if he grab you, if he grab you, quit the game, start over.
No, let me tell you something.
it's not
Let
even
me
that.
tell you
Don't
what
let
That's
him
what
pin
happened.
you
I used
against a
to say
wall.
over,
You're
man.
not going to be able to
I,
move.
that nigga grabbed me. It was the start of the game. The nigga grabbed me, powerbombed me, and you know how you do a blazing and the nigga's twitching on the ground? That was me. He didn't do a special. He did a fucking powerbomb and I was twitching on the ground.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all know
Oh my
I
god.
played this game back and forth. This is my favorite fighting game outside of anything. Like that shit, like these motherfuckers was some bitch ass niggas. D Mob was a bitch ass nigga. Method Man, bitch ass nigga.
Let
And he
me
got his
see.
ass whooped.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped real bad.
Oh yeah, they start
David
messing
Banner,
that up.
Dave, David Banner with fucking Bone
Bone
Crusher because they was a team. They
Yeah,
was a
they
It
was
was
team.
a
a
team.
team.
How
Yes.
the fuck can
Yeah.
you beat both of them?
And
And
like
there was
David Banner,
Elephant Man and Sean Paul. I remember them.
How the fuck do you beat them?
you know what's funny? Like when you was wrestling Bone Crusher, like David Banner would literally hate make you while you're facing someone else. Like
Bruh, David Banner ain't give a fuck if you was looking at him, Bone Crusher, or Jesus. He was swinging.
Anytime David Banner pointed at you because he
But
wanted to
that's how
catch
niggas want free throws in that game, though. Punch a nigga in the back of the head.
No, what gives David Banner all of his power? Like, first of all, what makes David Banner so fucking terrifying? He's the only nigga in the game that's fighting barefoot.
yeah,
Dog, he ain't got no shoes on. He ain't got no shoes on. Father, he ain't had no shoes on, father. I was
That
waiting for you to
nigga,
say
No
it.
shoes,
That nigga
no
ain't
shirt,
had no
no
shoes.
fucking problem.
that nigga
But he ain't had no shoes
had
on.
the full fucking force of the earth. He
Bruh.
made full contact
His
with the
shorts.
earth.
Hold up. You see, father, you gotta get
Ripped
into
shorts,
detail with this
no
nigga, bruh.
shoes,
Bruh,
torn
his
Confederate
shorts,
flag
he
hanging out
had,
his back
he
pocket
had,
just
he
to show
had,
how few fucks he gave.
he had ripped shorts that stopped above his knee.
Yeah.
yo,
And again, that torn Confederate flag hanging out his pocket, too.
his blazing move was he damn near beat you like a goddamn gorilla. Like
Beat you like a fucking gorilla. Nigga, you bouncing off the ground.
you thought that white girl in Hazelwood
And
was
then this nigga jump on your back and just start punching you in the back of your head just because he can.
yeah you
And
thought
then
that
he put his nasty, dirty ass foot on the back of your neck.
yeah
Barefoot, no
And
shoes,
then
no,
beat on
not
his
even a
chest.
sandal on that motherfucker. Just all across your back, all that toe jam all across your back.
And
y'all
then
thought
beat on
that
his chest.
y'all thought that white
You
girl in Hazelwood
you know it's that, you know it's an ant somewhere underneath one of his toenails.
Bro, you knew them niggas wasn't shit. Neither one of them had a shirt on.
And then Bone Crusher fat ass just sat on you on some Rikishi shit.
Nah, that nigga did the hip hop parade and then fucking sat
Yes,
on
he
you.
did. Yes, he did. That nigga,
Bone Crusher
that,
was easily the most disrespectful fucking. I don't know who was more
hey,
disrespectful, him or Redman.
hey, cuz, that nigga Bone Crusher used to do the PyCon dance.
Yeah, like
Whoop,
for
whoop,
real.
whoop, right? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Ha
It is spit on
ha.
your stupid ass.
All right. Any last words before we get on to our final thoughts?
All I wanna say
I
is
love video
that
games.
yeah,
Facts.
that game is one of the greatest games ever made. I will
Yeah.
Ever
go
made.
on to say ever fucking made. That game is iconic in so many motherfucking ways. And it's
Let's
for the
go ahead
pre
and give let's overall let's go ahead and give EA Sports Big the credit and they deserve because they
they
was
had
spanking
nothing but
everything.
bangers. They
They
had
was
nothing
spanking
but
everything.
bangers.
They had nothing but bangers.
They fucked
I'm
up
like
with
they
the
was
third one though, and then after the third one, they never made another one.
that's because they was already going out of business.
Oh, that's what that was
Yeah.
about.
Thanks to fucking EA and
Technically,
his bitch ass
technically,
nigga.
Fight for New York is not EA big. It's EA Games. First one though is Vendetta. That's an EA big, but the second one is EA Games.
Either way, that was the golden era, bro. Shout out to PlayStation 2. Y'all saved our lives, man.
Oh man.
Okay. Also, shout out to NFL Blitz. That was my shit.
Dog, hey, Slim, Ray, come on, man. We ain't even do sports games for real, but we're gonna leave it alone.
Okay, we'll think we'll do that.
We're taking it. We're taking that. We'll
We'll do
take
it
that
like you
somewhere.
and Ray talk sports. We'll bring that up.
All right, we can do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you got. Yeah, let's say
Yeah. All right. So we gonna get to a final. Material Life. Are you there?
negative.
Love
She
you,
fell
Queen.
asleep or something.
I don't know. She last call for Material Life. All right.
Oh, good night, material life.
All right.
Oh,
Q is on you.
Uh, hmm. Okay. Damn. What do I want to talk about? Oh shit, yeah. Hey, wrestling was amazing last night. The Rock, Final Balls Rock. I'm liking it. He whispered to Cody Rhodes' ear and said, "Tonight you're going to bleed." Oh man! And then he took his blood and wiped it over a fucking belt that said "Mama Rose." I think this nigga's
yes, it said
Yeah.
Mama
diabolical.
Rose.
Like he's diabolical. I'm enjoying it. I thought it was gonna be cheesy, but like just like Twitter's been saying all fucking week, the PG era is dead, and I'm enjoying it.
The what era
Right.
is there?
The
The
PG.
PG.
PG era of wrestling is dead. It's over.
Oh yeah, yeah. People, a lot of people was complaining about that. They're like they don't like that wrestling had went more family friendly.
Then you said that it went
It was never meant to be.
He was talking
what
about
Pat?
during the John. He was
Actually,
talking about
no.
during the John Cena era. He was talking about during the.
Oh,
Nobody liked that. That was I mean, that was a bad era for champions because it was John Cena versus everybody, and then they wouldn't give the belt. They wouldn't take the belt away from Triple H. So
Yeah, but at the same time, they was making record profits, so it did work.
Yeah, it did
yeah, it
work.
did.
It's one
I
of
mean,
those.
yeah, it did.
You damn if you don't.
Yeah. So it's like, and that whole. So like the thing about professional wrestling is it's a televised. It's a live show, right? So live shows, you're incentivized to bring as many people as you can because them niggas trying to fill seats. So
Hmm.
usually they will have like little sections where like the kids can interact and have fun. Like that's why even though WWE, even during the Attitude Era, they were still doing Make a Wish. You feel what I'm saying? Like they were still doing community shit. It's just
Yeah.
like whatever the demographic is that they're trying to reach is what they're trying to reach. It's just, the only issue with the PG era is that Vince likes to put his hands in everything.
Hmm.
So even in shit where he had no business doing anything, he wanted to say. He wanted to have a say.
Yeah. He made a lot of bad decisions. He made a couple good ones. He made a few good ones, a few great ones, but a lot of bad ones. Shout out to Hunter. Hunter Hearst Helmsley or how
All right.
whatever.
All I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
He
all I'm gonna
got
say
caught
in
in the
regards
cold.
to wrestling, all I'm gonna say in regards to wrestling is this: WrestleMania is literally just over a week away. I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I haven't been this excited about WrestleMania since Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, and we see how that ended. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, and it's just amazing how I was singing my praises. I was singing the praises of Paul Heyman, and what does he do? He goes into the Hall of Fame.
It's much deserved.
Oh,
Nigga,
nigga, I marked the fuck out when I saw he was getting inducted into the Hall of
hey, oh, you know what I did? All I did was look in the mirror and said, "I told you so," because I ain't had nobody else to tell it to. Because I, I'm like, I've been told motherfuckers that Paul Heyman was the greatest fucking manager to ever walk the face of the fucking earth when it comes to wrestling. He's one of the greatest minds to ever walk in the fucking building. There's nothing that man has done that has did anything but
Now,
profited.
I just want you to know, like, everybody that he's managed has prospered. Even Curtis Axel. When Paul Heyman
Huh.
got with Curtis Axel, that
Hey,
nigga
y'all, I'm gonna
became
go night night.
Intercontinental
All right.
Champion.
Okay. All right.
All right. See y'all.
yep.
Peace, brother.
All right. Peace.
But yeah, like you said, everybody Paul Heyman has encountered has succeeded beyond their
Paul Heyman,
expectations.
Paul Heyman has a way of just bringing the best out of somebody, bringing out a motherfucker's potential.
Paul Heyman is the Drake of wrestling. He has the Midas touch. You get a Paul Heyman feature, you're going to the top. I'm sorry. Paul Heyman has a fucking resume that he could start his own. If he just took the people that he managed and made a faction, they would be unstoppable. That's how great he is. It's just shout out to Paul Heyman, shout out to Triple H. Triple H, you doing your fucking thing. Shout out to The Rock because The Rock is just proving that you are the highest paid actor in the world because you are acting your ass off with this shit for real. Like you are selling the fuck out of this shit, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. I like the big bully. You know what I'm saying? Rock. He's not corporate Rock. He's not Rock being a douchebag or being a you know what I'm saying because he's a bully now. He's like you can't do shit with me. I am who I am. I don't give a fuck if he's the head of the table. I'm the Rock.
Shit.
So yeah, I'm enjoying that. We got less than a week, and you know,
Like I
shout
said, a
out to
little
them.
over a week from Saturday, it all starts.
Yeah, so
Man, look, that whole weekend is gonna be crazy. Stand and Deliver is gonna be lit. Both nights on WrestleMania is gonna be crazy. The match I'm looking forward to out of everything there personally is Uso versus Uso. That's the fight I'm
ooh,
looking forward to the most.
ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really fucking good. It's a
That
lot of great matches. Like it's a lot of great car.
that's
This is
what I'm
one of the
saying.
best cars they've put together in years. Like
We haven't had the last time we had a WrestleMania card this crazy was shit. What year? I want to say like somewhere in the early 2000s was the last time we had a match card this crazy for a WrestleMania.
I thought the one
like I,
the Sasha and Bianca Belair. I thought that was a.
that was fire. That one was fire. That was crazy. I'm actually looking forward to the Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Jake Paul fight.
Logan, you mean
That's
Logan
I
Paul?
mean Logan Paul. That's going to be. I'm fairly entertained by that one. Um,
That one
the
might be
least
fun.
the
That was gonna be good.
the
It's
match I'm least looking forward to is probably Gunther
Sami Zayn.
and
the
Sami
match you're
Zayn.
looking forward to the least.
Yeah,
A Gunther match?
no,
The match I'm
it's
looking
not. It's
forward to the least is Seth
it's
Rollins and Drew McIntyre, just because
I
they already fought
fucking
three goddamn
disagree.
times before.
I disagree with that because I want Drew
nah.
McIntyre to have his fucking moment.
Me
Yeah, I
too.
do too.
See, but
I
okay.
want Drew.
At this point, if
I
McIntyre
want
don't
Drew
win, he
McIntyre.
don't need to fight Seth Rollins no more.
I want Drew McIntyre to win because I want Damian Priest to cash this fucking. He is the worst.
You know what though? If he
That's
cashes it in, no, if he cashes it in and takes it away from Drew McIntyre, they're gonna hate him even more. Do you remember what happened to
that's the
Roman Reigns
point.
when he ended the streak?
That's the
No,
point.
but
I
do you
think that's what
remember
they're
what
gonna
happened?
do. I think that's fine. I think that's what they're gonna do. I think
That's
that's
what they're
exactly
going to
what
do.
they're gonna do.
I'm telling you. I got a mind. We all know wrestling. This is something that
There's a
that
whole
is
no,
that is
no.
a.
Listen, Fada, you on to something? Because here's the thing with Judgment Day, it's always been about building heat. That's been the whole thing with Judgment
You
Day.
know
It's
what?
always been about building heat for them.
Y'all know what I think? I think Damian Priest is gonna be the only one the first person that never cashes in his money in the bank.
Nah, I doubt that.
Nah, nah. I don't think that. I think what I think. I think Damian Priest cashing in and winning will create a power trip within that group.
There's already a power trip.
Because if Rhea Ripley wins and he wins, who's the leader?
See, that's the thing. I think this is when Rhea Ripley finally hits her wall against Becky Lynch.
I'm not even gonna lie. I would be pissed off if Becky Lynch beat her.
Yeah, I don't want. I want Rhea Ripley to retain.
Yeah, I'm
I
about
think
to say.
I think
I'm not.
I
I
think
agree with both of y'all, but just going off of how they're building this and how they're building up these matches,
I would be very pissed off. Like I would be very mad she
I
beats
think
if she beats
even
Rhea Ripley. I'll probably be mad as hell.
Also, I don't want Damian Priest to cash in on Drew McIntyre. I want him to cash in on Cody Rhodes. Take the story away from him again,
Oh,
ooh,
you dirty bitch.
because you know
ooh,
he's
that
gonna
would be
get even more
brutal.
heat if he does
that's
that. You
that's
know he's
that's
gonna get
That
even
would
more
be
heat.
brutal.
Oh,
That heat
hey,
will be
That would be
nuclear.
fucking brutal.
you know what I
hey,
mean?
I wonder, do they have conversations like this in that fucking room where they're like, oh my god, that would be even more brutal
Nigga,
than
I
that.
just want to know. No, if I could go back in time, the only thing that I would do is fucking change Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle because that was the worst shit I ever seen in my life.
He was
Nigga,
old as
I
hell.
was so mad. No, I was so fucking mad when
He
Kurt
was
Angle was
legitimately
like,
mad.
yeah, I want my retirement match to be against Get Baron Corbin. I wanted to smack that bald nigga's head so fucking bad when he said that
Nigga,
shit. Cause I'm
out
like,
of
John
all
Cena was
people,
right there.
That should have been Rey
John
out
Cena
Mysterio.
was right
I feel
there,
like that
nigga.
should have been Rey Mysterio.
No, fuck that. It should have been John Cena.
Should have
He
been
should have
John
been the
Cena
one to
to
fucking sit
start
him
his
down.
career, then John Cena to end his career. That would have been very
Like, nigga, what?
it's right there.
oh
It was right
damn,
there.
y'all did it. Y'all did it. That is exactly how that's supposed to go. He did start his career interrupting Kurt Angle.
Yeah. So
Oh
imagine
man.
the last person you face is the person that interrupted your promo. It was just
Who the who
Also,
the hell are
also,
you?
I disagree. I disagreed with Undertaker's streak ending. That nigga should have retired at the WrestleMania that they did in Texas when he went 25-0. Was it 20-0? It was one of them.
yeah, it's
No,
funny.
he should have
What was the
retired
no? He should have retired. What was
that
the one match where he
that
fought Triple H and Shawn Michaels was the guest referee?
I
the
think
Hell
Oh,
in
the
the
end of
Cell.
an
That was
era.
it. That
that
was
was
That
it.
should have been it.
That was it. 'Cause
That
the
one right
walk
there should have been it.
the walk off at
Yeah.
the end of the match. That was a perfect story ending. Like you got three goats. These niggas is like in that match. That's still one of my favorite matches in history. That shit was so fucking dramatic. Because I was rooting for Triple H, and then you find like you try to avoid the Shawn Michaels kicking him to try to win, and then he actually kicks the fuck out of him, and then he pedigrees him, and he still kicks the fuck out. That shit just
Oh no, they went crazy. They went
like
crazy when he picked up.
yeah, the anxiety behind that shit. It was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like this nigga cannot be beat for real. Like I was really, I'm really like. because
You
I
just
was really
reminded me of
following.
something, but I'm a wait.
I was really like looking at this shit like, dog. This nigga Undertaker is beating everybody. When he beat Shawn Michaels twice, I was like, yeah, can't nobody beat him. Shawn Michaels was the only person I felt like could fairly 1-on-1 beat the Undertaker,
I
and
honestly
he
thought
did.
it was Batista at that time because Batista was on a tear.
And he was in DC, and you thought it was the perfect thing. No,
Yeah, yeah.
I already know your storyline behind it. He was in DC. It was his hometown. It was WrestleMania, and he was supposed to win.
Yeah.
Wrong. Fuck you talking about?
Nah,
Did y'all know Mark Henry was supposed to break it?
but he
Interesting.
didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he said no. He didn't want the pressure behind that, and I thank God he didn't do it.
Nah, bro,
Shit,
he
Brock
made the
This
didn't
wrong
want
during
to do
this
it.
decision.
no, but this was during the Hall of Pain shit, right? I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Hall of Pain shit was big. The Hall of Pain shit.
no, no, he was lit, but to beat the Undertaker like that's that like
There was a couple people that was supposed. I think Stone Cold was supposed to beat him. Stone Cold said no. I think Edge was supposed to beat him. I think Edge said no.
no.
And there's actually a bunch of superstars that like he should keep that streak. He was like,
Brock Lesnar didn't want to
And
do
they
it.
were right. And they were fucking right to do
Brock
that.
Lesnar
Like,
didn't want to do it.
yeah, Brock Lesnar didn't want to do it
I was
either.
about to say he didn't even want to break it. Nobody wanted to break the streak. Yeah, the
nobody
streak
wanted
was
to break the three. Nah, because that shit was sacred to us, nigga. You
yeah,
didn't
like
just
right.
have the streak for you, nigga. This is something we could flex.
exactly
Undertaker
because
undefeated at
I'm about to say
WrestleMania.
because Undertaker didn't have a lot of championship reigns. That's what people
Which
don't
is
realize.
surprising.
Nah, he had a fair amount. He had a fair amount. He had
If I
more
But
than a
I'm
lot
talking.
of people.
if I
But
remember
no,
correctly, he was world champion. I believe a total of 8 times.
what world are we talking about? World heavyweight champion?
Yeah. I want to
Nah,
say tag
I think it was
team
like
maybe twice.
No, it was more
here.
than twice. I think it was more than twice.
Yeah, he won more than twice. He won WWE championship like 4 times. He won the heavyweight championship maybe 5. He won a Royal Rumble. Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah, like his resume wasn't based on championships. His resume was based off matches. Like Undertaker never had a bad match
Yes, he did.
until
Honestly,
until
honestly,
Goldberg.
until.
You're right. That's his own. To me, that's his only bad match. Is that one
That,
with
But
that was
Goldberg?
on Goldberg.
he was he was old as fuck.
Oh wait, Giant Gonzalez. Y'all forget Giant? That was a bad match. Remember
Who?
Giant Gonzalez in like
Oh
wrestling?
yeah, that was horrible.
but honestly, it was one of the most memorable.
Yeah, that shit was. Oh, what about
Like, yeah,
when he hung Big Boss Man from the fucking top of the head?
bruh,
Damn,
nigga.
Undertaker was just different, bro.
No,
Like,
nah, he
Right.
actually fucked us up with that one because you had a whole bunch of people who didn't watch wrestling actually think he hung a nigga from the fucking ceiling.
from the fucking ceiling, bro. Like, I still remember that as a kid. This nigga had him hung. Oh, I said, oh, or when he was fake, trying to sacrifice fucking Stephanie. Oh my god. Oh my.
Nah. Let me tell you something. Ministry Undertaker is one of the greatest professional wrestling gimmicks I've ever fucking
Ever,
seen to this day.
ever.
And
That
that's one of his
nigga
better music
was
too.
sacrificing niggas. He was fucking doing blood rituals. That nigga, bro. It even got to the point where Vince McMahon himself said, "You know what? Let's bleed it into real life." And then they had that nigga go into his house. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
that shit was amazing. That
shit was
under
fucking amazing.
that's why I say Undertaker is the greatest to ever do it. Just all around. We ain't talking
Uh-huh.
about just performing. We talk about gimmicks. We talk about believability, being able to carry your character, being able to put on great matches, being able to be, you know what I'm saying, captivating. And can we he hasn't had too many heel runs. I
Right.
mean, you had
Yes.
the Ministry of Darkness, that was one, and
American Badass.
the American Badass in the beginning was one. After that,
But
he wasn't really a heel.
nah, but
But
another
he
thing too, with all of that, it was his loyalty. That nigga never switched sides. And I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's the most commendable thing about him. He stayed WWE to the end.
oh yeah, and everybody. And you didn't answer to nobody but him. You fucked up. Oh, you gotta talk to him. He was the judge, the jury, and everything. That's
Locker
how you
room
know that.
leader.
Yeah, locker room leader. Like when Shawn Michaels was talking about the screw job, he said he wasn't worried about nobody else. He was worried about. He said the first person he wanted to go talk to when the match was over was the Undertaker. He said the Undertaker walked past him and said, "We're good," and he was like, "All right, fuck it." But yeah, shout out to wrestling. Wrestling is being like amazing. Shout out to WWE 2K. That shit is amazing. I can't stop playing it at this point.
So the new one's actually good.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's more complex than you know what I'm saying the previous ones, but it's more realistic than the last ones. It's more it's what we're accustomed to seeing in wrestling now, and it's fun. It really makes you want to play. But I'm just big on wrestling games anyway. I've always played them. So I mean, bad ones. I have no problem with saying that was some shit. There are some bad fucking wrestling games, glitchy
Yeah,
as
like
hell.
fucking WWF Mayhem. Fuck that game.
Or even Battle fucking Ground. That shit was fucking doo doo after a while.
Or was it WWF Warzone? Is that what it was called? Yeah, Warzone. Fuck that game. That game was ass.
Oh, I
Especially
had
with
I
Edge.
think I had Warzone. That was on the PS1, wasn't it?
It was on the PS1 and the N64. And I remember that game because when you pick Edge, he literally screams at you.
Okay. I'm thinking of the one prior to that one then, because the one I was thinking of
you
was
talk about
before
Raw.
Edge
You
even
talk
joined
about Raw.
WWE.
You talk about Raw as War.
Yeah.
I
Raw's
had
War
that
is
one.
terrible.
That shit is horrible. That shit was ass. That
Literally the only thing that bothered me about that one is you could have put more characters in that game.
that shit was ass. That shit was doo doo garbage.
Oh, and WCW NWO Nitro
Revenge.
Revenge. That shit is ass too.
To
Ooh,
me, the best wrestling games to this day that I've ever played, the top two were and both were WWE, WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy.
I'm gonna take No Mercy over WrestleMania 2000, and I'm running with Here Comes the Pain. I'm sorry that
Shout out to Aki.
you know that shit was crazy, bro. Here Come the Pain when that shit first came out because I had Just Bring It, so I was already in love because Just Bring It was just the shit. But then you got, oh my God, they just took it, they took it up another notch. And then Raw is War, when the first Raw is War came out, and then 2007 came out, oh my God. They was like, that was, Ray, you can contest to this. That was like that mid 2000 NBA Live run.
NBA Live 05 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Nigga, it's still top
Yellow
three
Edge
greatest
on
back.
the cover. That's the best live game ever. I don't care what anybody say.
What, with Mello on the cover?
Yes, the one with Melo on the cover. That's when they first introduced the slam dunk contest.
Nigga, I can still do every dunk today. I can still do them today, right now.
It might take me some time, but I could too. But I played the fuck out of that game. When I
You know you a gamer when you see people streaming the old games and you be like, nigga, that was some shit. I would have did better than that. Like I be seeing people do the little dunk contest and shit, and they be doing the little flip and then they put it through the legs one time. I'm like, y'all do know y'all could put it through the legs twice. On top of that, like y'all could flip and then put it through the legs twice. Like, but y'all wasn't advanced like that. Y'all didn't give a fuck. I was on bullshit. Niggas was throwing shit off the fucking off the big screen and shit. Catch that motherfucker. Oh man, NBA Live. What a time, what a time.
What a time. Is that your final thoughts?
Apparently, because we all just went into a whole other topic on my final thoughts. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how.
It happens.
All right, Dion is on you.
Okay, so My condolences to anyone and everyone who was involved or connected to someone who was involved or hurt or whatever in the accident with the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore.
That
And I'm gonna
Me
leave it at
too.
that.
that was crazy.
That
That
shit
was
was crazy.
crazy. That was crazy.
I had motherfuckers hitting me up. He was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
Hey, hey, Slim, I was about to call you too until I seen you post something.
I do not live in Baltimore no more.
Where the fuck do you live at now?
I swear to God, I told people. You're
This
like the
nigga
third
gets
person
this
that you like hit me up with. You don't live in Baltimore? I swear to God,
this nigga's the worst person ever.
I live in Lanham.
This nigga gets mad so bad. He is one person that hate repeating himself. That shit is funny as fuck.
It said you in Atlanta.
I live in Lanham. Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Okay.
you good? Yeah, I still would have been like, nigga, you are. But even in Baltimore, you didn't live on the side where you had to cross the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
No, I didn't.
So you was nowhere near the bridge any fucking way. I wasn't gonna call your ass.
Well,
I'm
you know,
like that nigga.
they just hear Baltimore. They don't know the different layers out of Baltimore and shit. They don't even
Oh
know
yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
a city. You know, most people don't know there's a Baltimore city.
Oh yeah, they don't know it's a city and a county.
Yeah, there's a city in the county. No one knows.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't know. But damn, yeah. Condolences. All praise, all prayers to all family members, anybody who was involved in it, because it was like 10. They said it was like 10 cars.
Bro, I watched that shit collapse and I said, "Oh Lord!" And,
When
and
I seen it on Twitter, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was fake.
I thought it was fake too. And then I was like, "Oh shit!"
But then I refreshed that page, and that motherfucker just popped up like 10 times right there. I was like, oh god.
Uh,
But yeah,
is that your final thoughts, Dion?
Yep.
Father is on you.
haha.
I ain't got nothing.
What?
Uh,
Uh,
All right, let me take his there. Diddy, your ass is going to
Nigga.
jail. I just wanted to say it. Diddy, your ass is going to jail.
you go to jail. You go to jail.
That's gonna be
That
a
was
mean
your
ass.
man's. The nigga
That's
you
gonna be
hang out with.
who hang out with Diddy?
No, I'm just quoting that video.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that was funny as shit.
you go to jail.
That's gonna be a mean ass talent show though. I swear to God.
oh my God.
Oh man, damn, cuz who would have thought? 15 years ago, all these conspiracy theories we saw on YouTube, we ain't never thought that shit was true. Nah, we knew it was true, but we ain't never thought the nigga was gonna get caught for it.
Okay. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any final thoughts. So I'm gonna just say this. For those of you who done played Dragon's Dogma and y'all was complaining about the microtransitions, I laugh at your face because as someone that's played 2K and had to deal with the 2K microtransactions, you like it just brings the joy in my face now that it's gone to other games, and now we could probably do something about it so we can get rid of these fucking microtransactions in games. But ha 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 ha. That's all I'm gonna say.
And another ha.
And another ha. Also, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be talking about this on Q and Race Sports. Some of you new young kids, y'all don't know a goddamn thing about basketball. So yeah, Jordan, whoever the fuck said Jordan didn't have a left, you know,
Hey Ray, hey
yeah,
Ray,
yes,
hey Ray.
yeah.
I seen that shit. My finger got tired from blocking niggas.
Damn.
I started blocking niggas left and right. Like, okay, you don't know basketball,
I
and
said
you don't know.
one of his most iconic moves. is him going up, going under, and then going up again with his left hand and making the basket
No, what about when he dunked on Patrick Ewing?
with
The
his
nigga was
left.
going,
Yes,
he was dribbling with his left. He did a half a spin with his left, and then went back with his left, and then went up.
exactly.
Hold up, timeout. Hey, do you realize, Ray? This is my last thing. Do you realize, Ray? Those same people that talk about how Michael Jordan didn't have a left forgot that LeBron didn't have a left for a long ass fucking time.
LeBron still barely has a left. If fucking Kobe could if Kobe could tell you how to stop LeBron, and Kobe did,
Yeah,
and
he said make him go left, he gonna shoot the jump shot. Make him go, let him go right, he gonna drive to the basket.
yeah, and Kobe and like Kobe like put that. Even Jordan said that. Jordan said, "Yeah, make him go left." It was just like I know how to stop LeBron. It's just like
Go
now
left.
LeBron, he's have a better repertoire now, but like your peoples didn't have a left. It's like
I'm like, all right. I'm like, but then here's my thing. If Jordan didn't have a left, right? Let's say he didn't. He still averaged 30 for his career.
he's
So
still
let's pray.
busting
Let,
niggas
let's
ass.
so let's thank God that he only had a right hand. Because if he had a left hand, he might have averaged 40. Shut the fuck up. Motherfuckers just dick around Jordan. I mean LeBron too fucking much. No, LeBron is one of the greatest of all time. If you choose to say he's the best ever, that's your opinion, and I'm not gonna fight the opinion because he has the resume to say it, but I'm not gonna go with it.
Yo, I just and yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. There's a reason why Allen Iverson said I averaged 43. I want y'all to realize that Allen Iverson was slashing through motherfuckers at a time where big men will knock you on your ass. And Allen Iverson, a whole 6 foot Allen Iverson was fearless going into the fucking lane slashing. He was a prolific scorer of his time.
What people
You
don't
really think y'all not stopping no Allen Iverson? Y'all can barely stop Jokic, and that nigga can barely jump over a fucking phone book. And I was
hold up,
watching those games.
hold up,
AD
Ray.
disappointed me. Motherfucker,
Ray,
AD was jumping in the air. I just want to say this. AD was jumping in the air. Jokic was barely jumping and was hitting threes in his face, and that shit was bugging the fuck out of me. Go ahead, Q.
Ray, Isaiah Thomas, my Isaiah Thomas from Boston.
Yes.
He damn near averaged 30 in his prime. So are you telling me Isaiah Thomas is as good as Allen Iverson? No.
He was busting in. Hey, I'll do you one better. My man Nate Robinson when he was on the Bulls.
Cooking.
Cooking.
Y'all couldn't stop him. So what the fuck makes y'all think y'all was gonna stop Allen Iverson? And then what
All
people don't realize is
nine
that
of them.
and what people don't realize is that when y'all talk shit about these older players, you got to talk about the era that they were brought up in. The advancement of basketball wasn't as it is now. So just imagine those greats that y'all talk about having the opportunity that these ones have now. Like what are y'all talking about? Like what if Allen Iverson had the trainer LeBron had? What if Jordan had was able to load manage? He didn't play 82 games. Kobe didn't play 82 games. How much longer do you think their career will be? Like, what makes you think these people couldn't like stop it? Like, it's based on errors. It's based on time. That's just how it is. Like, oh, and another thing, one ignorant ass thing that I will agree with is that I don't believe Will Chamberlain scored 100 points, but call me what you want.
Fuck. I mean, it's on record that it happened.
Man, there's footage of everything else but that game.
I
Literally,
guess.
there's footage of everything. There's footage of him running up and down the court, making layups, dunking, blocking, everything. But the only thing we have on that 100 point game is him with 100 on a piece of paper.
On a piece of paper. Hell, there's more videos of him being with 30,000 women. It was it was scored
Of that 100 point game. Ray, talk about it. Like, do you know who I recognize as the highest scoring person ever? Kobe, because we seen him do it.
Oh,
So
I get it. I get it. I get it. But yeah, for those of y'all say I'm done with the '90s, is that you wouldn't have what you have today if it wasn't for the people in the '90s. That's where
no,
I'm going to leave it at. It's like there's a reason why Steph Curry shoots from where he was now. It's like because of like the way the game is shit. But
because of the boy daddy.
yeah, like the game has to evolve, obviously. All right, he's shoot. Yeah, I would take Magic Shack in this, and he put him in this era. He's dominating everything. Magic Shack, because he could get to his spots, and that man was running up and down the court. You put Magic Shack in this era, he'd be the best player alive.
Magic Shot in this era is a better Giannis
Yeah. So, but I would
Fu-
we, but I don't want to.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't want to do this right now because it's late. So we're gonna do this whenever Q and Ray talk sports. We will talk about these things. And right now, I would like to thank the panel for jumping on as usual. I would like to thank all of y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is you know what? Let me just say podcast, and we're signing out. Peace.